Yeah, last week.
37 to 34.
And we are live. Back again, back in Force Sports, where we always keep it real on all things sports all the time. Holiday edition. Channing, what's the subjects for today?
Hey man, I got 5 NBA players that can play in any era. Any
In, in,
era.
in any
Any era.
era, huh? You think you got
Any
a
era.
good five?
I have an idea in my head. I don't have it written down, but I think my 5 would definitely play in any era and play at a high level.
But man, happy to have y'all boys back on again, man. Everybody have a good Christmas with the fam.
Man, all is well, man. Everybody happy, so I count it a plus,
That's
bro.
all that matter.
That's all
Happy
that
and
matters,
healthy.
man. Now we looking forward to New Year's, man. Started all over again in another week. That's it,
Yep, it's
man.
crazy. This year went by so fast.
Yeah, it is.
Every
Man.
year go by fast for me. It's
Yeah,
January and then it's December.
just like that.
Tell you.
Exactly.
Just like that, man. Well, today, man, we on to talk about some things we touch on quite often in our debates, and that's who could play in any era. NBA players that can play in any era. And I know this is something near and dear to young Channon's heart, since he loves saying 80s and 90s players can't compete with the new players of today. So I'm just so curious to see what he's gonna say. So we're gonna let him get started today, Channing. Name me some players that can play in any era.
Hey man, obviously I gotta go with the GOAT. What's his name? King James, LeBron James, bad. Number 6,
LeBron
number
Ramon.
23, the real
All you
number
need is the GOAT
23.
mask now.
Anyway, LeBron, what's his middle name? I forgot his middle name. I'm not gonna lie.
Ramon.
Ramon,
You can't even
LeBron
remember
Ramon
his
James.
name. I
I
know
can't
Michael
remember Michael
Jordan
Jordan's middle
is.
name. Come on now. Anyway, LeBron Ramon James, he can definitely play in any era. He's way too physical for these little boys in the 80s and 90s. You just dunk all over him, shoot all over him, everything. 6'9", 280. Come on now, like you already know. Anyway, I gotta go with my second player, Kevin Durant. He could hoop up anybody you can put against him. Bow, back down, fade away. That's in there. I just got KD. I really shouldn't have to explain KD. I really shouldn't have to explain LeBron. Then I got Dirk number 3, which is probably yeah. I know y'all hate European players.
Ooh,
Anyway, Dirk
I'm pro
Nowitzki.
European players.
Oh my bad. Dre hates the European players. I got Dirk Nowitzki.
Dre
Dirk
basketball
Nowitzki.
racist for sure.
I
He
didn't
a
even
bas-
say nothing.
I got Dirk Nowitzki. He has the most unguardable shot in NBA history. I don't know about in NBA history because Kareem has an unguardable shot. But
Is the
yeah,
Scott Hooker
anyway.
shot? I mean, technically
Uh,
it is.
He
Technically
got
it
for 2
is.
points.
Dirk has the most unguardable fadeaway or just shot in general so high you can't block it, and he's not going to rush his shot for anybody. So I got Dirk. I got Steph Curry. He'll run 3 miles in every possession. He'll come off screens, shoot the 3 from past half court, shoot it right over you. Has a really quick release. He can shoot it over everyone. And I guess the third player. I guess the third, or no, my bad, not the third player, but what is that? My fifth player or fourth player?
You
I
said
don't know.
LeBron,
I don't
KD,
know.
Steph, and
You rambling at this point.
Oh, Steph and Dirk. Okay, then I got my fifth player. Uh, man, it's really hard because
because you don't have
I
very
did
much basketball knowledge.
I kind of wanted to leave this player out. But
If
I
you even
probably have
got a
to
debate on it, if you got to think about it, they probably ain't one of them.
That's a fact.
I'm not even gonna put that player in here. He doesn't really deserve to be on this list.
I'm
But I'm gonna have
curious
to
now.
go. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say Shaquille O'Neal, the most
Yeah.
probably unguardable player of all time, to be honest. Even more unguardable than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. He's just not as skilled as these players nowadays. So yeah, I got Shaq, Dirk, Steph, LeBron, and KD.
So this guy left Michael Jordan off, but I feel
Yep,
you.
I did.
I got
I mean, were we going any era or that could play in the 90s?
basketball players that can play in any era. You can drop this player off in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, on up to now.
Okay, cool.
Go for it.
I guess I go with my squad. I mean, there's really no point in me even putting Jordan in there, to be honest with you. I mean,
players
come
like
on.
Mike and Bron, that's a no-brainer.
I mean, I was really trying to think deep down because this one of them things where I feel like you got to go deep down in your bag, man.
That's what I did too. I didn't name none of the top five. My top five.
And try to figure out some guys, man. And honestly, bro, I came up with 3 players, man. To be honest with you, and I'm gonna tell you this one dude right here that I feel like can play in any era, man. That don't get the respect, and that's DeMar DeRozan, man.
Yeah, that's
DeMar DeRozan. I feel
he got
like
a more old school game, anyways.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yes, sir. DeMar DeRozan, and then of course, I mean, I gotta go with a Kawhi Leonard too. I gotta put Kawhi Leonard in there, minus his injuries. I know playing back in them days, you're gonna get banged up a lot, but I think minus his injuries, I think Kawhi can play in that era, man. Just from the simple strength of his hand size is enough for me to say, yeah, he fit for that. He really done what you call him. He really a Bigfoot, to be honest with you. So I definitely feel like he can fit in that era. And then the other player I got, man, was Dirk. I mean, of course, the LeBrons and the KDs and all of them. I know all of them can play in that era. Just in general, they can play in that era.
Yeah.
I think, like he said about Dirk, man, Dirk, that step back, we know he invented the step back. Dirk won that step back to the NBA. And I feel like he definitely can play in that era. I really don't have a 4th and 5th player. I mean, I'm skeptical of putting Steph Curry in there, to be honest with you.
I ain't gonna lie, I am too.
Very skeptical. I mean, I know he can shoot the pill. I know he by far the greatest shooter of all time. But man, to come off them screens the way he gonna have to do against them boys back then.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, they giving you all type of elbows, bro. They giving you everything.
I'm not even mad at your list. I'm just gonna say this: if Reggie Miller excelled in the '90s, like y'all said he did, Steph Curry would do 2 times better.
Different type of player.
Man, no, it isn't. You gotta think. You gotta think though. You gotta think.
Reggie Miller off ball screens the same way.
Yeah, but you gotta remember though, Reggie Miller was brung up in that era though. He came up in that era, so he really didn't have no other choice. You see what I'm saying? But if you take a Steph and put him against that type of physicality, I don't know if he can withstand it. Is why I say that.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. I just don't know if he can withstand it. And I mean, there's no knock against Steph. That's not saying Steph don't belong with them, but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't know if he can stand up to the physicality that he would receive, especially with him shooting the ball the way he shoot it. That's gonna make it even worse.
Man, that's hurting Shannon feelings so bad. Go for it,
It doesn't hurt my feelings. I feel like it's just a little bit unrealistic.
I mean,
because how is Reggie? If Reggie Miller, how are they different players?
Let everybody go around. You can come retort. Go for it, Dre.
I mean, I kind of pick some of the same players. You know, we all know the superstars, but like a sleeper I had, I'm thinking a player like Jamal Crawford. You know, like somebody just super shifty. Like I don't care who you put in front of him, ain't nobody gonna stay in front of him. You know, like you can think. You gotta think if we put him in back in the day, they couldn't go right to left. This man got in any direction you could think of. Like so, just his dribbling ability. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get him where he need to be in any era. You feel me? So like that's about really the only player that I really thought of besides like, you know, Bron and Kobe and people like that. That's only like the one sleeper I thought of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, don't forget about Draymond, fellas.
I thought about Draymond, but
I would like to see. I think he's too small.
I would like to see him play against some real tough guys like Anthony Mason and see how he
too small.
I would like to see it. I don't know if he survives it, but it would be interesting.
His attitude, yeah. His physique, no.
I think his attitude in general allow him to play in that era, though.
Yeah,
I don't think he's big enough. I think like In them days, you had real 4s and 5s. He more like a 3. But like in that era, you had like big 4s then. So
Yeah.
he gonna have a night. He gonna have a night, a lot of nights.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Well, look, I'm gonna run through my list real quick, then we'll kind of start expounding on it. So I did come up with a quick 5, and I had Dirk down. He's the first name I put. You know, his length with shooting. I think he has a slow game, and 90s and 80s was more slower style basketball. So I can see him fitting right in. Of course, the same what Dre was saying about Jamal Crawford. I put Kyrie Irving for the same reason. I just feel like Kyrie to me has a 90s game. Like he got that playground game we all come up playing, so I think it'll be a easy transition for him. Of course, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. I mean, I think the way they shot the ball, even though they didn't shoot the volume, if you drop them in today's game where they got the volume where their coach is telling them shoot 10 times, man, I mean, I think you're looking at two totally different players. I mean, they were already great Hall of Fame players, but I think they just would have been better. And of course, Larry Legend, man. I mean, I always look at Dirk. I mean, not Dirk, Luka. If Luka is making it in this era, I think Bird is
Luka more skilled.
Yeah, Bird is easily another. Bird and Luka to me one in the same. So if you think
Luka more skilled,
huh?
Luka more skilled than Bird.
I would tend to disagree, but I'm just saying, just my list. I think me watching Bird, I know what Bird was a great shooter. He was a great defender. He was a great passer, and he was a great rebounder. And if you look at his stats prove that. So you can shake your head, do all that, but I'm just telling you, if you look at his stats, Bird was all around player, and you can say his color or whatever. You don't get 3 back-to-back MVPs during the era with Dr. J playing, Magic Johnson, Moses Malone, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar if you ain't out there balling.
His skin tone played a part of that.
You can say that, but they also won the title. So if I'm scoring,
he's sorry or they was sorry.
I'm just saying, if I'm scoring 30, putting up 10, averaging getting 10 boards, averaging 5, 6 assists, and I win the title, and I got the best record in the East, I'm probably going to get the MVP if I'm black, white, or purple. That's all I'm saying. Those kind of numbers, they play a part. So that's just who I think, but I'm looking at them all.
Steve Nash won over Kobe.
Huh?
That's how Steve Nash won over Kobe.
Steve Nash didn't have overwhelming numbers, though. I mean, and Kobe was 1 year.
Yeah, Kobe but I'm just saying skin tone. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe that one a little more, but I don't think you can apply that to Bird. Just like I don't think you could apply that to Luka.
I wouldn't say all 3 of them is like that, but I feel like at that time they knew we was finna take the lead, and they're like, no, we still got him. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I got you. Well, we could probably go down the line and say a lot of people weren't deserving of an MVP or not, but he still got it on his resume. And if you look at his numbers, it ain't like he was averaging 18 points, 5 boards.
He was like that. He was like that.
So it was arguable. So, but I mean, like y'all said, ultimately, all the big boys, you can put Mike, of course, LeBron, Kobe, any of them, Magic, they're going to all thrive, because they're elite players. So,
I look at Bird though, but then again, looking at Luka ain't athletic or nothing like that, and he's still
that was my point.
I feel that, but I didn't watch Bird in real time. I've seen highlights and shit, but that don't always tell the whole story.
Right.
So I'm not sure how fluent his motion was. Like Luka slow, but he can move. He agile. Like he can get to where he need to be.
He's a pace player.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If nothing else, then you can always resort back to what you do know, and that's math. So if you haven't really watched him and you don't know, but then you look at his accolades, look at his numbers, I mean, you can't help but draw a conclusion one way or another.
Don't tell the whole accolade stuff. Don't tell the whole.
Well, I know, but I said if you don't have no evidence, then you just said without looking that you don't think he would. So I'm saying just because he's white, that don't tell everything either.
I'm not even saying because he's.
I will say this though.
I respect. You saw me on Facebook liking that John Stockton, Larry Bird, Luka.
Man, you contradict yourself daily, Channing. I don't know where you be at.
That Caucasian team would have been fooled. I ain't lying.
Man,
that's crazy.
No way they would have been fooled, bro.
That's a good team. And
right now, you can't stop Luka. Right now, you can't stop Luka or Joker. Right now,
they can't stop nobody.
Huh?
They can't stop nobody
because the offense is too good.
So,
what post was that?
No, it just somebody had just made a post saying if you put John Stockton, Luka, Bird, Dirk, and Joker on the team, that'd be a good team. So I just shared it. I didn't say they would be unbeatable. I just said that'll be a hard team to beat. So
that's an unbeatable team right there.
Huh?
That's an unbeatable team. They're too unselfish. They pass the ball and make the right play.
It's a lot of basketball IQ for sure.
Barbecue chicken.
And they're great shooters. They're all great shooters.
All of them.
I don't care how good they is. They ain't beating no brothers.
We ain't say beat.
Chicken. Do you hear me?
But do you think the brothers gonna blow them out though? I'm talking about not no joking, like for real.
They may not blow them out. They may not.
So that was my only point. I could put probably 10 teams together that could beat them. I just said if you go in there underestimating them, you'll mess around and get beat.
Here's what
I don't disagree.
I ain't underestimating them. I just know what we got on this side. I ain't worried about what they got.
100%. I could probably name 5 teams just real quick, just draw them out that I think could beat that team. But if you put any 5 on the court against that team and you just think it's going to be a pushover, you may be a surprise.
They might get swept, though. That's what I'm saying.
You can't put
each game by 5 points. But if you get swept, it's still a sweep.
This is the thing. You're going to have to go get your best of best. You're going to have to pull out the LeBrons and
Who said I'm not?
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm speaking in general. I'm saying you're going to have to get the best because if you just get some ancillary superstars that's some real good players, they're going to get mopped. So the whole point is whoever that team of Europeans play, it's going to be a game because you got too much basketball IQ, too much shooting, unselfishness. They're going to play a good game. Now, the athleticism of the brothers may end up winning overall, but go ahead.
I've seen way too many AAU games where some black dudes come in and play some. No. I'm just saying, like on a basketball level. Of course, the levels are different.
I've been that guy. I'm sitting here talking about white players. You know how many times I lost to a full white team? A couple times.
Exactly.
I know they can beat you. I'm very aware. I'm very aware that an all-white team can beat you.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying that's an 82-0 team. I'm just
saying if we bring our A game, we all focused. They bring their A game, they all focused. They barbecue chicken. They can't say that about us. That's all I'm saying.
In a 7-game series, though, playing for
they might win one.
I'm gonna give them 2.
I ain't giving them 2.
I might give them 3, but I'm gonna give them 2.
Definitely not getting 3. They'd be lucky to get 1.
Cause see, they gonna be disciplined the whole series. Exactly. Black players gonna underestimate them, then they gonna come ready the next game. Then it's gonna be too much inconsistency.
Europeans play defense too.
I'm going. Know that. Man, don't nobody on that team play defense, bro. Besides John Stockton,
they know how to play defense.
Stockton,
and they know how to get past defense too. They know how to get past defense too.
Do they know? You ever seen Luka play defense?
When
you ever seen
Luka came to the league, he said defense? This game is easy. When Luka
no. No, you trying to go too fast, little homie. You trying to go too fast. Go back to the fact that you said they play defense.
You hear me?
They do play defense.
That's Twin Towers. Okay, wait, hold on.
That's Twin Towers.
Look, they do play defense. I agree. They just don't play it very good.
No. Okay, run that team to me one more time.
John Stockton at the point, Luka at the shooting guard, Larry Bird at the 3, Dirk at the 4, and Joker at the 5.
Where your defense at?
Where's your defense at?
I'm telling you, they're super fundamental players. They're gonna play defense. They're gonna put their hands up. They're gonna put their hands up.
They're gonna put their hands up.
They gonna put their hands up in front of a dude that got a 40.
FJ,
bro, that shit ain't gonna work.
All this, they do the defensive slides. I'm telling you,
you have never even seen now one of them do a defensive slide. What is you talking about?
You trolling big time right now. You trolling.
You never seen now one of them even put their hands up.
Plays a part of defense too. You know where the ball is going if you have high basketball IQ. You can get some steals with high basketball IQ because you just know where the ball is gonna go.
Channing, stop it, man.
If you're okay, I'm just saying.
That's it.
I'm just saying, if you're fundamental, you can play defense. You can rotate and everything. And that's all defense is. If you rotate.
If you're not good, then you're not good. I done seen a lot of players play great, outstanding defense, and still hit them for 40.
And you can send that double team. And they would just rotate. That's great defense. Because they don't pass the ball.
Yeah, we
You're-
put
so you're
40
telling
on
me-
them. We
You're
beat them
telling
by
me a
40.
team-
All right, I tell you what. Give me the team that could beat them just easily. That you saying that'll just run through them.
We beating them by 40.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
but I'm
you
saying,
can't
give me the
just beat
team that you
team
said
up.
that'll just run through them.
By 40. Do you
They'll
hear
only
me?
give up one game out of 7. That's
Drake,
crazy.
give me the team. Give me
That's
the
a good
team
team.
you saying you can put together that'll just run through them where it won't even be a match.
Hold on. This is not American versus overseas ball. Is it? You just saying put a team together, right?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that'll blow them out. I could put a team that can beat them. I'm talking, MJ. This something been going on for a couple of days. The Drake been talking this.
Give me Shaq at the center. What the fuck Joker gonna do with Shaq?
The same thing what Shaq gonna do with Joker? Nothing when he drag him out to the 3-point line.
That ain't that shit sound good. That shit ain't gonna work because he not faster than Shaq. What he gonna do out there? Dribble around Shaq?
What he gonna do is keep Shaq from playing interior defense. Cause Shaq gotta guard him out.
They gonna space that.
What is Joker gonna do with Shaq? Nothing. What is Joker gonna put? Is Joker gonna put 30 on Shaq?
He might.
Because Shaq finna put 30 and 20 on this man.
Joker has a few unguardable shots like that baby hooking that little fadeaway. I'm telling you, I've seen Joker.
He ain't doing shit with Shaq. I'm putting Mike on Luka.
Luka,
I know you ain't got nothing to say about that. I'm putting Bron on Bird.
Okay, that might be his.
No, you ain't got nothing to say about that.
Okay. I'm just saying MJ's not guarding Luka. Nobody.
And I'll tell who I need as a point guard.
You're talking like Luka. Hold on, man. You
ain't gonna do nothing.
Luka just dropped 50
every day, FJ. Luka just put up a 50-piece last night.
Luka just dropped 50 points last night and 15.
Drop 50 on Mike.
You can't drop a dude, or you can't stop.
He
a
dropping
dude
50
like
on Jordan.
No,
man, what are y'all
He'll
talking
drop 35.
about, man?
He'll drop 35
Mike.
on a good day.
FJ, if you listening to anything been said, it's just I don't know what Shannon's saying. I'm saying it'll be a good game, whoever you get, but ultimately I think the brothers gonna win.
It'll be a good game and they'll lose by 12 to 15.
That's still not a blowout.
That's what I'm saying. 12 to 15.
Some games, if they play in a 7-game series, they're gonna sneak a couple games. They're gonna win. Bro,
I don't think so.
Man, anytime I put you ain't finna make me believe that if I put a Jordan, Kobe, LeBron on the court, that they not sweeping boys. That's just me.
But you told me when I put Jordan and Kobe on the same team, that was foolish. Yeah, okay, I got you. It didn't sound good coming from me. It just sounded better when you said it. I got you. Okay.
Go ahead.
The only mismatch y'all got is Dirk. I don't got nobody for Dirk.
And Dirk will draw some double teams.
Bro, look at me. I'm light skinned.
I don't got nobody for Dirk. Everybody else is a mismatch. Stop it with magic on him.
So if we have Dirk as a mismatch,
got
Dirk will
Bron
draw
on
the
him.
double team
Luka
and
got
somebody will
Mike
be
on
wide
him.
open for the 3.
Ain't nobody
Dirk
double
will draw a
teaming.
double team.
Nobody is
So
double
y'all just gonna
teaming.
leave Dirk to eat on one player.
Channing, you make it sound so
He gotta
good.
miss. Dirk ain't gonna make them all. He
That's
gotta
how
miss
basketball
some.
is played. You have to create a mismatch.
He's not gonna make every shot. He go to the goal. We got help. I'm putting KG on him. KG gonna make everything hard and Shaq to help at the rim.
Look,
Dirk was
MJ,
even Lucky's in 2000s.
No, Dre, but look, this on the cool. I know you said put MJ on Luka, and that's cool. But we also saw what happened when Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both tried to go on Luka for a whole series, and he ran through him a whole series.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Because
How elite? No. How
Paul
elite
George and
defender?
Kawhi as good as Mike.
How elite?
That's a good
But I
defender.
said Kawhi and Paul George.
Well, Paul George. Paul George.
As good as Jordan.
But my
Paul-
problem is, if
Paul
y'all
George
said
was-
Luka ain't gonna get buckets, y'all crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Luka will
Paul
drop at
George
least
was not
25.
elite anymore on the defensive end.
We're talking about 3-4 years ago, not this last year.
I agree with what you saying. He broke his leg, 4 years ago? 5 years
Been
ago?
on defensive teams. He done been a highly regarded defensive player since
But we're
then.
also talking about Kawhi Leonard. What excuse do you have for Kawhi Leonard?
Which I don't have
And
an
Paul
excuse
George.
for none. I'm not saying he can't.
So you're saying
I'm not saying
Luka
he's
just
not
plays
gonna get
Spurs
it.
to drop 50 points.
Man, I
We
tell
talking
you
about
what,
Luka.
Luka, man, you can give Luka whatever you want to give him, bro. He's not beating these boys. It's just not happening.
No, they ain't
You're
gonna
telling
beat
me
him.
Luka's not dropping at least 25 and Dirk's not dropping at least 25.
Give him 25. Whatever
Give
you
him
want to give him,
25.
They're
bro.
gonna draw double
I'm
teams
gonna
and
give
people are
Mike
gonna be
40.
wide
I'm gonna
open.
give Bron 25 and 10, I'm gonna get Shaq by 50.
This the thing with Kobe and Jordan on the team, which is why I always put them together.
I didn't put both of them on the team.
No. I'm talking to FJ. I'm just saying with Kobe and Jordan on the same team, which is why I always do it. Yeah, they're gonna knock anybody down, 100%. So I don't think they would win. I'm clearly saying they would not win. I'm just saying you had a lot of people being disrespectful, like this is kind of trash team. So that's what I'm addressing. Like, let's not act like that team is a trash team.
I don't think it's trash.
That's why I said I want to talk to you. I'm addressing the people that we've been having this going back and forth for about 2 or 3 days.
I think it's a really good team.
Yeah, I don't think it's trash. I just don't think they beating us when we ready.
I don't think it's good enough.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey, they used to always tell me, man, your good ain't good enough.
Bro, I don't think they could be. Like I said, I could put multiple teams I think could be better than them, but I wouldn't go in and underestimate them in any game. I wouldn't be like, oh, they ain't nothing. We got Jordan and all them. Nah.
You gotta come to play.
I'm gonna say it one more time for Channing. I don't think he heard me. Channing, your good ain't good enough. Do you hear me? You hear me? Or you want me to say it one more time?
I don't know who.
Hey, Dre, when friends become enemies. I love it.
FJ, what'd you say?
The team that you talking about, it just ain't good enough, man. You can be good.
Dude, I'm telling you, the whole game of basketball is set on double teams and mismatches.
Man,
so when the person double teams,
miss
or
me
they
without
even help, that player is so good at shooting, you just pass it to them and they hit that shot because they
gonna make all their shots. They gotta miss some. Great
They'll
defense
make at least 40%. They'll make it. They'll surely make.
Let me ask you this, then, Drake, because you said one of y'all said Jordan, Kobe, Bron, Shaq, and who else?
Nah, I said Magic, Mike,
okay,
Bron, KG, and Shaq.
So where your shooting coming from?
Everywhere.
Y'all gonna score all two.
I'm talking about your 3-point shooting.
We ain't gonna need
all two.
We ain't gonna need no threes. We ain't gonna need none.
Threes because they gonna put up threes.
Okay.
We ain't gonna need no threes.
I really wish I could pull up 2K right now.
Pull up 2K.
I know it's 2K.
Oh yeah,
but
Fred, you missed that too. We gonna put a team together soon, and we're gonna let 2K simulate it. And we're gonna really see who can win.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna let 2K simulate.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 2K simulation soon.
Yeah, I gotta stop.
Wait. Look at this. Look at this. He said Luka is getting buckets regardless.
He biased, bro. He is the biggest Dallas Mavericks fan on the planet.
Man, I don't even really like the Dallas Mavericks like that. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. He is the most biased person you ever. I
will tell you,
Dallas
anybody
Mavericks
watching basketball right now will say Luka's dropping buckets on anybody.
On Mike?
Yes, he will.
On anybody.
Listen here, man.
Anybody in the world.
This is what I'm saying.
Mike at 25. He'll drop 25 on him at least.
This is what I'm saying, Channing. He's supposed to. He is a phenomenal basketball player. I'm not arguing that. Yes, he can score on anybody. He's supposed to because his skill set is so good. All I'm telling you is his good is not gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
Nah, you not.
I mean,
he's gonna draw.
You can give Mike 25. What Mike gonna give him? You gotta offset each other.
Now I say this: if you drop Mike off the team and replace him with somebody else, now it's
we drop Mike off and replace him with Kobe. Then what's gonna happen?
No, Kobe already on the team.
No, he not.
No, I was talking about somebody. Okay,
my team. He was on mine. He was
on his. I'm just saying, yeah. But either way, if you get the 5 best, like if you're getting Magic, Bron, Kobe, Jordan, yeah, you're gonna win. Okay, take them out there, right? Okay, we already established the cream of the crop. They can't lose. So take them away. Give me another 5 that could beat them.
I think if you go to a second tier squad, they probably
that'd be different. Okay. That's different.
So then we're on the same page then.
Yeah, that's different. No, look, because they not scrubs. They not terrible players. They just, like he said, they just not good enough, bro.
Honestly, if you go to...
If I can pick just off the top 10, just give me the top 10 players, okay? We know they not beating none of them, you feel me? So we don't need to have this
I don't know about
discussion
that.
because all our best players are going to beat their best players. Well, that
I'm-
team.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
everybody in the top 10.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if you put a team that's with a LeBron, Giannis, and KD, I don't know if they'll beat them. I don't know. I'm not.
Wait, you don't know who will be who?
I don't know if a LeBron, Giannis, and KD
I don't think they could.
would beat that squad that y'all talking about.
They would have to have Steph too. You know, you put Steph with them. You might can build out a team possibly, but I'm like you, FJ. It'll be tough. I'm with you.
Hard, man. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it'll be tough if you're not including LeBron, Mike, Kobe.
Yeah, if you got to get some second tier stars, then yeah.
Yeah, I just think I think it's gonna be.
If you just take off your top 5 and then you build from there, you know, you have to go get Dunkins. You know, like to me, Duncan, Steph, Bron,
me,
KD, something like that. I don't know if they could beat them. You know,
Even
I
for
don't
example, like Dirk will definitely beat Tim Duncan 1-on-1 easily. in
wait,
my
what
opinion.
now?
I said Dirk will easily beat Tim Duncan 1-on-1. Not easily. I'm sorry, that's a little bit exaggerated. But I'm saying
Nah,
Dirk will beat
I
Tim
mean-
Duncan 1-on-1.
It
I
ain't
mean,
really
one-on-one, he might be.
exaggerated.
I think Dirk a better one-on-one player.
Yeah, it ain't
easily?
really.
He's a better player than
Not
he's
easily.
a better player
They
than
can beat
Tim
each other.
Duncan.
Yeah,
You
they
think Dirk is a better player than Tim Duncan?
No, but Tim Duncan is a greater player than Dirk.
I disagree on that. I think he better and greater.
I don't
That's
know.
kind
I
of
think
absurd.
I think I kind of like that though. I think I kind of agree with that. With Tim
Dirk
Duncan being
will-
a greater, I mean, I think Tim Duncan was a greater player than Dirk. I think Dirk is
Yeah.
the better player though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think KG better than both of them.
I wish I could get you
All right,
thinking
now,
like
come
that
on,
with
now.
Mike and LeBron, that you would start saying Bron is a better and Mike is a greater. Then we could kind of
Like that. I do think LeBron. I think LeBron is the greatest. I think.
no. I said I wish you could get to LeBron being better and Michael being greater. I wish you could kind of find your way there some way. 'Cause
I mean,
know that's where you really
I'm
want to
with
be.
you on that. I'm with you on that. Bron better, Mike greater. I say that.
Nah.
Yeah, I say
LeBron-
that. I feel like Mike had the career.
LeBron
Mike
has
has
the
the
most
career. Bron the
points
better
all
player
time.
though.
No.
40,000 points.
No, man. No, LeBron got the career.
I don't
He
think
got
so.
the career.
I don't think so.
You
You
only
think so?
Listen, like how Mike, for one, Mike had got a season where he won everything. All the awards that you could win, he won.
everything.
This man three-peated, retired,
88.
came back and three-peat again. Like, no, look, and then when all our greats, Bron and Kobe, they said, first time I seen Mike, the man was glowing. He was floating. He seemed like he not real. That's greatness. Aura is greatness. Bron don't got that type of aura around him.
I ain't never seen Jordan Wade and look like he was real.
Man, look, I ain't never seen Mike in real life, but Bron, Kobe, AI, KG, I can name everybody. They said
He's
first time they
crazy,
seen
though,
Mike,
like-
the man was floating or it looked
He's
like he was
crazy, like-
glowing.
Man, you could see it last year at the 75th during the All-Star. When Mike
Yeah, when he
came
came
in
out,
there,
it was different.
it's a whole different. It's a difference, FJ. You know that. It's just a difference, bro. When some people walk in the room, they own it. Mike, one of them.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy to me that grown men were talking about Mike like that, though.
Bro, look, I think it's
Bro, I
crazy.
think we're kids.
Reggie Miller was
I think
talking
we're
about
kids
him like
they
last
watched him.
25 to 30 superstars saying that man probably really glowing. He probably
Nah, he
really
was
glow,
close.
bro.
It's just weird to me how grown men were saying that.
I mean, I
Black
don't.
Jesus.
I'm not
How
saying
are you gonna call another man Black Jesus, man?
Because when they seen him, he was literally glowing.
Dude,
you
I'll
not,
never
you not.
call.
It ain't comprehending
I'll
that the
never-
man looked like he floating, huh? He looked like a
I'll
ghost
never.
when they meet them.
I'll never call
Man,
another
you-
man Black Jesus.
I won't neither. But you
Man,
ain't
you-
never looked
I
at
mean,
another
come on,
man
man.
and
That's just
seen him
hyperbole,
floating.
man. That's just
No,
joking.
I'm just
around.
saying, even hyper. I
You,
would
you
never
call
even
LeBron James your king all the time. I'll never
I
call
don't-
another man the king. My
Dude.
king. So what are you talking about?
Dude, they're calling him Black.
No, you can actually
Jesus.
call a man your king.
I
Okay.
mean,
Jesus is
King
king of
James and
kings.
Black Jesus is two different
No,
levels.
but what I'm saying is, I don't even care about either one of them. I'm just making a point. You giving somebody high reference by calling them king. That's
I
all I'm
mean,
saying.
that's a nickname. I just call him nickname.
I mean, but Bird wasn't being serious. Bird was just like, man, this dude with this good,
Nah,
and it
man.
blew my
Reggie,
mind.
you got to see Reggie Miller's face when he said that. He was dead serious.
I honestly believe they all be serious when they say Jesus.
He was dead serious. Like,
God, I honestly
Man,
believe
bro, them niggas was serious. They said that man was glowing when he seen them. They was dead ass serious, bro. Dead serious. I ain't never seen nobody glowing. I believe Mike glow though. I'm telling you, I done heard too many say the man glowing. I believe the nigga glow.
you gotta stop this,
Y'all
man.
tripping, man.
Bro,
that's
look,
weird, man. I don't know.
look.
I wouldn't say that.
I was like, first time I heard, I'm like, yeah, right. I heard AI say it. Y'all know AI is one of us.
So
Man,
he
them
got,
boys-
Came right from St. Louis where I came. When somebody like
Yeah.
that say that man was
Hey.
glowing, he was glowing,
hey,
bro.
Dre, I will say this. You know, the first person with the glow came from New York, sure enough. And you know, Mike is from New York, so the glow was running around the 80s. So, hey, I don't know.
All I'm saying is that's what I done heard too many people say the man glow. He might glow for real. That's all I'm saying.
Like,
Y'all gotta
seriously.
stop this, man. Y'all, come on, man.
They literally were serious.
No, look, you gotta tell them to stop it. I didn't say it.
No,
Bron said it, Kobe said it, AI said it, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. I done seen a lot of superstars say this.
They all gotta stop it, man. All of them gotta stop it, man.
You don't want to hear him say the truth?
That
No,
man
not,
was glowing, bro.
no. Not that I don't want to hear him say the truth. I just when you get to talking about Jesus and God and people glowing,
That's
I don't even pay
crazy.
that no attention, man.
That's crazy to me.
that's
It's
too
not
much.
crazy to me. I just done heard too many people say it. You hear something more than once, you start like, do he really glow?
No, man. Don't let them get you like that, Dre.
That
Dre,
man be
don't let 'em
glowing, bro.
like that, man.
Look,
man,
just like I believe
oh.
in magic. I watch magic all the time. I always say, bro, go in the hood and do some magic on some hood people because I don't believe it. Now I see them go hypnotize hood people. I'm like, oh, you can really get hypnotized out here, bro. I don't believe it until it happened to us. I seen one of us say that man glowing. That man be glowing, bro. That man be glowing. I'm telling you.
Hey, man, jumping back on the subject, but in reverse, who is a player y'all think is really good in the era they played in, but could not play in another era? Just one.
Bird.
Stephen Bird.
Nah, not Steph. Not Steph.
Steph
but
too.
Bird.
It would have
Not
to.
Steph, but Bird.
It would probably have to be Steph for me, man.
Yeah, Steph.
I don't know about that, man. I think y'all aren't giving him the credit that he deserves because
Oh,
y'all.
somebody like you not giving Bird? I got you. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing.
I'm just saying, Bird isn't. Bird
Isn't
doesn't
what? Isn't what
transcend
the
eras.
champion?
He's a champion, but that's a great.
Is he an MVP?
He's a great. That's a great.
Is
thing.
he an All
He was
NBA player? Is he
relative to his
is he a Hall of
competition? He
Famer?
was
What is
great.
Bird not?
Relative to his competition, yeah,
Okay.
he was an MVP. And relative to his competition, yeah, he was an NBA champion.
Wait, it's all relative to your. It's all relative to your competition, Shannon. It's all relative.
You know,
to your
me personally, I thought Harold Miner was better than MJ.
Okay.
I'm not about to doubt that.
All right.
What did you say you were born in 2003?
I thought Harold Miner.
I'm just making sure because you're not 21 yet. Are you over there drinking? Do I need to call my grandma?
Hey, you don't need margaritas, you hear me?
I should have called my grandma on him, Dre. I'm gonna be like, go in there and check Shannon breath.
I thought Harold Miner. Me personally, I like if you're gonna compare it to Harold Miner and you're Michael Jordan, that just tells me something about that era. You really thought Harold Miner was similar to Michael Jordan because they weren't really that great.
They say a lot of people is similar to these players or the next this player. Some players just don't pan out.
And when he got that name, he was in college, bro. That was a college thing. He played good in college.
Okay.
I mean, look,
they compared him like that to the
how many
NBA,
people were
though?
supposed to be the next Jordan and didn't pan out? How many people supposed to be the next LeBron and it just didn't pan out? It happens.
But they were still they were still great players though.
But I'm gonna tell you what LJ was saying.
Everybody compared to LeBron has always turned out great.
See, I agree with LJ what he was saying about Steph, man. I mean, I don't know if Steph can really take coming across some screens and somebody putting that elbow in him, man, knocking his whole rhythm
came
off.
off floppy actions and was hitting those same threes, and you're
That
telling
would
me
knock his
Steph
whole
Curry-
rhythm off. 100%.
You're telling me Steph wouldn't hit those same shots when Reggie Miller was coming out those floppy actions to the wing and was hitting those same shots.
He would probably
You're
be like
telling me.
Reggie Miller. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Thank
but
you.
Steph can hit way more. That's what I'm saying.
No,
But Steph
I
can
think he
actually.
would probably be on the same level as Reggie Miller.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's absurd. That's absurd.
All I'm saying is, man, you got to think, man. Reggie Miller,
Steph just got the freedom. That's it.
Reggie
Yeah,
Miller
that's
came
it.
up in that. Reggie Miller was born in that. He adapted to when he came in the league. That's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Can you?
You gotta look at
Okay,
Steph now.
okay.
If you're looking at Steph now, oh, what's up?
I don't even think Reggie Miller is just this big time player that a lot of people think he was. Don't get me wrong. One of the greatest shooters, you know, a lot. He did a lot. Okay, put Reggie Miller in today's game right now.
Well, he's shooting volume.
Put him in
I
today's
don't know
game
about
right
volume.
No, I'm talking about, to FJ's point, if he's putting up 10 or 12 threes a game like some of these other players,
Yeah.
it looked totally different. His stats, all that looks
I'm
totally
saying
different.
Steph does put up volume, and if you put him back in the 90s and 80s and 90s, and they know who he is, he's doing that.
Okay, we all disagree.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
I think physicality is going to play a huge role. I just think it's going to play a huge role.
Mhm.
Reggie Miller could put up with that physicality, and he wasn't even really that.
Because he
didn't
was
have that much
born
weight on him.
in it. Because he was born in it.
Okay,
was
you can
born
be born
in
in anything.
No, you can't take me for an example that only played high school. We'll say high school baseball, because that was my sport. We'll say high school baseball, and push me into a high level college and think I'm gonna produce. If high school was my peak or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't just push me over there and think I'm gonna still do the same. Steph ain't gonna be ready for that caliber of work. I just don't see it.
I
I
agree.
just
Steph
don't
has
see
had
it.
workouts. Steph has had workouts where other players have thrown up when they in the first 5 minutes when they done
Hey,
Steph workouts.
Why are we
Sparring-
talking about a
Hey,
workout?
Sparring
What
and
y'all got
boxing ain't the same.
I'm just saying,
Sparring
Steph
and
is-
fighting in the ring, it ain't the same. When them lights
Steph
come
is
on,
more
it get a little
physically-
different.
Steph is more
Shannon.
physically fit than y'all think. is what I'm
Shannon,
saying.
why are we talking about? No, dude, stop, man.
What are you talking about?
I-
I'm telling you, Steph is way more physically fit than you think. Steph
What
is
make
running
you
about 5
think
miles a
that?
game.
What makes
Steph
you
is
think
5
that?
miles a game.
How Steph
What
his
is that?
favorite player? He's biased towards Steph. You know how we talk
He's
about
not my
people we
favorite
biased
player.
towards.
I'm just saying y'all kind of disrespect Steph a little bit. He's not
No,
my favorite player.
I am not disrespecting. I'm just saying the caliber of the physicality of the game in the 90s versus now. If you think so, the players nowadays get away with every single little tic-tac foul. We know that, right? You're not gonna get away with that stuff in the 90s. They not blowing the whistle.
At all.
So guess what? When that whistle doesn't get blown, frustration comes about. What comes after frustration? Missed shots come after frustration. So now you
For Steph, he starts hitting them.
Bro, you're
He gets
wrong.
frustrated.
Even to his point, man, if you think about it, if you look at Steph, there's a reason, and I'm not saying he doesn't deserve one of them, but there's a reason he had one finals MVP and not 4. Because in the finals, teams have gotten really physical with him, and that has
Fact.
thrown him off some. It's just the
Fact.
facts. It don't have nothing to do with his ability, his placement in the all-time league. It don't have anything to do with any of that. But
That's
in
really has too.
playoff teams where they let you play basketball, now they're saying, okay, we're not giving you a title like we may give you a game in the regular season. You got to go out there and be a man and earn this. That's a different type of game, bro.
And Steph earned 4.
Yeah, I said we only got one finals
Finals
MVP.
MVP.
He really
He's-
has 2 though.
He
And
shrunk.
the other 2 were
You can
because
say,
he-
Channing, you know how ironic you saying that? The person that actually got it over him that you feel like he shouldn't have, got it because he was a physical player and played hard. And that's what we're saying.
Okay.
It's something
It
to be
held
said about
LeBron to
physical
35 per
players
game.
in the playoffs, bro.
It held LeBron at 35 per game.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I said he held LeBron at 35 per game.
he held
Talking about
LeBron
the
27
physicality.
a game when he started guarding LeBron. Before he guarded LeBron, LeBron was averaging down there 40. He brought it down. So you're looking at the cumulative average over 7 games. When Iggy got on him, it wasn't like that. Man,
I don't know.
Steph
Y'all
could
kind of
have played
disrespecting
in-
him.
He said small players like Zeke. Zeke was different though. Zeke a different type of.
I can't see how that's. I don't see how that's different. Steph has the handles just like y'all say Kyrie has the handles. He doesn't have
We
the same
talking about
degree of handles.
physicality. We talking about physicality here.
Okay, so Dre,
Steph got
can Kyrie
what
play in the
handles?
90s?
Did you really just say Steph got handles like Kyrie?
I said not to the level that Kyrie
People
has.
think
handles.
that. People actually think that, bro. I have this debate a lot.
No, it's a
No, I don't
What?
think. I think Kyrie has better handles for sure.
See, you gotta think.
just-
You gotta think, Dre. Steph. I mean, the way Kyrie play basketball is more fitted for 90s, which is why Steph has more success than Kyrie now because Steph game is more suited
It's
for
today.
now.
Yeah, but
Kyrie
Steph game
plays-
is today's game though.
Huh?
Steph game is today's
It
game.
is. Kyrie game is how people played back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, get
It's
to the
just
goal.
he's built, and then he knows how to avoid contact a lot better than Steph. Kyrie doesn't like to shoot free throws. He likes to avoid contact and make amazing shots. Everybody else trying to get fouled. He's built a little different. But both of them will
I
have
wouldn't
problems
be trying
though.
to get
But
fouled though.
I mean, you make a good point though. I mean, Isaiah survived, and I think Steph will survive. But I just don't think he will be the Steph that he is now. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so let's hold up. Give me like an estimate of what Zeke was probably averaging in assists and points.
Man, see you.
We just talking about physicality. That's all.
I think
Physicality. How
missing
much
the point,
punishment
man.
can you take?
I'm
That's
just,
what we-
I'm- my thing is saying the reason why I don't think he can play. I'm not saying he can't go there. I'm not even saying he can't go there and score points.
Of course.
I'm not saying he can't do that. I'm saying over the course of a season, I just don't think he's gonna hold up. And you got people talking about Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton. Them guys, they played in the era. They were built for it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that to a degree, but I think you're underestimating Steph's ability to adapt. Even in like 2022, you saw him going to contact way more than way ever before. He's put on some weight since he's been in the league.
He ain't got a little
They say
stronger
after-
too.
He said after every game that he's put on like 15 pounds. You're not saying that Steph can not dominate necessarily, but you're not saying that Steph can play in the 90s era and even put up 25 points per game is kind of blasphemous to me.
I mean, I think
Steph goes in.
I feel like in that era, Steph wouldn't be a unanimous MVP.
I don't think
He
he's the MVP.
wouldn't be the
Period.
Steph player he is today.
He'll be a starting point guard. He probably put up 20 plus points a game. He just won't
But
be
I'm
the
like,
Steph
he'll
that
be
you know
more,
of.
he'll be more Reggie Miller than Steph Curry.
Yeah, I just think he'll be toned down just a little bit. I'm not saying he still can't do
But
it.
y'all are thinking about Steph playing in the sets that they play in.
No,
played in the
you
90s.
think Steph finna come out there and put up 35 to 40 points, and that ain't happening.
I'm not saying 35 to 40. That's absurd. I'm saying 25 to 30 points is where he would average. Is what I'm saying.
22.
22 and 6.
22. And that ain't even hating. That's 22. That's a good number, especially for the 90s.
Yeah, I was just gonna say averaging 22 in that time. You damn near
That's good.
could have led the league.
I'm just saying
But that's
22.
what I'm saying. Players in the 90s weren't.
Nah,
as
you had to
good
get
as
up to
last
30 to lead the league because Mike was gonna put you a hot 30 every year.
Yeah, in the 90s for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And Dominique Wilkins right behind him.
Come on, dude.
Toronto, go ahead, man. Before we go to the last subject, man.
Bro.
What you got?
Man,
Can you hear
I'm
us,
just
Toronto?
listening. I'm just listening, man.
You want me to keep talking so you can keep learning? You need me to
I'm
teach
just
you
listening
something
to
else?
you.
What you want me to teach you next?
Hey, man. Hey, man. You can't. Hey, it's y'all keep going back and forth. But one thing we can what if it there, but you can't measure nobody's toughness by who they had played though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying he wouldn't have been that tough then. That's like they're saying Bron couldn't have played back then. They would have mowed him over. Like, how y'all come up with this? Who told y'all that?
Shit, Steph ain't gonna be tough enough.
Bron's 6'9".
How do you know that?
Steph
do
ain't
you
gonna be
know
tough
that?
enough. He ain't.
I'm gonna
Dude,
get back
Isaiah
to
was like
what
6 feet
I really
tall.
For one. He light skinned for one. He ain't gonna be tough
Hey,
enough.
wait a minute. They have Muggsy Bogues in the league, 5'3".
I don't care who they
Dude,
have.
Muggsy Bogues averaged about 6 or 7 points, man. What are you talking about?
Acting like Muggsy
Well, I'm
Bogues
saying
out
just
there
the
putting
fact that
on.
he's 5'3", averaging 7 points a game is absurd.
And you don't think Steph Curry can
my
average
example was
25?
Reggie Miller had a Hall of Fame career. Reggie Miller had a Hall of Fame. Reggie Miller was 160 pounds soaking wet. Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he brought him up already.
So why
we
Steph
said
Curry
Steph would be more like Reggie Miller.
had a better career?
No, he wouldn't. He'd have way more free range.
Yeah, I
Over
brought
Reggie.
it up. Nah, he'd be better. He a better shooter.
Yeah,
But
he's a better
missing
shooter.
the
He can
size, though,
shoot off
G.
the dribble. He can shoot off the catch.
You're right.
Anything.
And now, so how would he be more like him?
They game pretty much the same. It just Steph game is Reggie Miller game on steroids. Steph got the freedom.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Reggie Miller averaged 20 points a game in the 90s.
But listen, if he was in that era, he wouldn't have the steroids. He would be doing what Reggie Miller was doing. That's what we're trying to get you to see. He'll be more Reggie Miller. He wouldn't be close to the top 10 all the time. That's what we're saying. He'll probably Hall of Famer, starting point guard. Yes, he wouldn't be Steph Curry that we know and love today.
What I'm thinking, if Steph today played in that era in the 90s, how they play today?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the only Steph we know.
That's what I'm saying. Steph Curry, how they play today with their offensive sets today.
Shannon, I am so happy to see you frustrated because when you be doing that bird slander, that's how I be feeling. Exactly what you going through right now. What you experiencing in real time is what I feel when you be disrespecting birds. So I'm so happy you getting some of your own.
I'm with him on that birds, though. I'm with him on that birds.
Yeah, I know. But I'm talking to him right now because he is way.
I'm saying
you
Bird
halfway disrespectful, but he all the way disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful to Bird. He's a great player for his time, but
we're not disrespecting Steph though. But you keep saying we're disrespecting Steph. Who are you disrespecting Steph? Because I'm not.
I ain't.
Ain't nobody disrespecting Steph. We just don't agree with you.
Nah,
so you see how it feels. I'm happy about it.
I guess I don't agree with that. But
yeah. Steph Curry don't change the game of basketball. Nah, he wouldn't have been out there in the 90s.
Nah, he'd been on the bench.
I'm saying if you take Steph how they play
if
today,
he was jacking up too much, he wasn't hitting. They gonna yank him, put him on the bench.
Yeah,
I'm saying you put that Warriors team in the 90s from 2014 all the way to 2022.
We talking about team or players now?
Team.
Now he talking about the team.
No, I'm saying the coaching staff, their whole offensive sets. You're telling me with the offensive sets that they have now, they wouldn't dominate in the 90s.
Man, you try to make the thing fit you so well, don't you, man?
He tried, man.
That's what we're saying. We're saying. Steph Curry can shoot on ball, off ball.
What you have to do is drop one player in an era. You're not dropping their schemes and coaching and everything. We're saying we're putting you in a time machine and dropping you in a different era. You can't bring Clay and Draymond. You don't have Steph.
You can't bring
So don't bring any of those players. You drop Steph Curry. Play how he plays now.
But the question
plays now.
You got away from the question, Channing.
But you're saying if you drop Steph Curry in the 90s or any era,
and you keep saying you want him to play the way he playing now, you know that's not how you gonna get basketball in the 90s.
You're not gonna get it like that.
You're not gonna get that type of basketball in the 90s, Channing. You know that.
So if MJ came from the 90s playing in 23, playing how they played in 90s, he probably wouldn't even drop 25, to be honest.
You're talking about MJ. He oh my God, man.
Yeah. We're gonna try to keep MJ.
Let me try something. Look, you gotta take what listen. MJ was a bad comparison because Mike had years we averaged 35. So if you put average 35 in this era, it'll probably be 45. You gotta pick a lesser player than Mike.
I don't believe that.
Mike, look,
Shannon, what I'm trying to get you
is a specialist. Mike not a specialist. He a hooper. It's a difference.
Nowadays,
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Nowadays, you can't make 35 points on ball.
Go ahead, Fred.
Or you'd be taken away from other players.
It's killing me.
Is what I'm saying.
Channing.
You wouldn't win games.
Channing. When you get the naming people,
Steph averaged 30 and they won a championship.
No, I'm saying, but he was playing off ball. He was playing with his team. He was playing within the flow of the game. MJ needs to have the ball to score 35 points per game.
Channing
needs to have the ball.
Channing.
What's up?
Channing, listen, man. When you get to talking about the Jordans, the Kobes, the LeBrons, players like that, man, you can put them in any era ever.
They gonna do
It
what they
doesn't-
gonna do.
It doesn't.
No, you can't.
Channing.
No, you
Channing.
cannot.
Channing. Listen, man.
FJ.
Listen, bro.
FJ.
No,
These
yes, you
guys-
can, bro.
These
Listen, man.
guys are. You know what? I don't even want to explain no more, man.
But you can't explain.
Bro,
You can't
it's a
explain
waste of
that.
time with him, man, because he ain't gonna listen.
FJ, you can't explain. You can't explain. MJ needs the ball to be even 35 points in, and
Him
none of the
didn't play
players
with
are
the
ever
ball.
going
He
to get the
played
ball.
off the ball, bro. He just didn't shoot
No, he
threes.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. That's
Let me ask you something. This is real
saying.
talk. How many Michael Jordan games have you watched in real life?
In real life,
Yeah, I'm talking about since you've been. How many games have you watched of Michael Jordan? Because I probably watched
around-
900 for sure,
Probably
like
around-
easily.
probably around 30 playoff games.
Period. That's all
That's,
you've ever
that's
watched.
supposed to be the highest form of Michael Jordan, right?
No, but
When
I'm just
did
saying.
Playoff game.
When did you see these playoff games, Channing?
On YouTube, Hardwood Classics, Hardwood Classics on NBA TV.
So you trying to tell people that actually watched them? You look. You were born in 2003. Do you not realize he retired for the third time before you were even born? He had retired, came back, retired, and came back again. You did not
YouTube.
catch any of Michael. So
YouTube.
you're just not the best person to listen to on that kind of stuff. You highly intelligent, cuz I love you. You're very
But y'all are
impressive
so
for your
used to one
age.
form of the game, and y'all
When
were
you start trying to
biased.
tell some old school cats about players they actually watched, and you only seen a few highlights on YouTube, bro. You
I
start
haven't
off
watched
with
highlights.
him.
I watched full games.
You
I saw how MJ got his points on fast break and little jumpers on the side.
dude, Mike
one.
played without the ball. Scottie Pippen was their primary ball handler, not even the point guard. It wasn't
Yeah,
B.J.
Scottie was
Armstrong or
tough.
John
Scotty
Paxson
was a good.
or
He was.
Kurt. No, Scottie
Scotty could
was their
facilitate.
primary ball handler.
Scotty could facilitate, is what I'm saying.
No,
But
he
MJ
run
needed
the
the
ball
ball.
up the
He
court.
needs to back down and do a little fadeaway to get those
Mike
points.
was a shooting guard. His job was to score. He did not have the ball. He wasn't dribbling the ball up the court like a
We don't
LeBron
have
or
positions
Luka
like
or
that
James
today.
Harden. He didn't play like that, man. I know
You
you
don't
want
have positions like that today, is what I'm saying.
bro.
MJ's not getting the ball as much as they would today, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
MJ's not going to carry the ball up the court right now.
all right. That's a good way to move.
If that's what you're saying, MJ would need to get past the ball. He'll need to do a few dribble moves, and they're not doing that. They need 7 seconds or less nowadays.
All right, you're right. You're right. MJ will be top 20 at best in today's league. I got
Yeah,
you.
if he plays today, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
maybe 20, and that's stretching it.
Maybe even 25. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. More like 25. That's what I was thinking. We were just trying to be nice to him because I'm an old man, so I was trying to.
Y'all childish.
So yeah, I got you. So anyway, moving on, man, because this thing gave me a headache. Before we go, man, what's on y'all sports? What's on y'all New Year's sports wish list? What do y'all want to see happen next year?
Are you saying like carrying over into like a new season? Like
Do you want me to be realistic or just what I want to see?
Calendar
are we-
2024. What do you want to see happen in the year of 2024? You can call it carry over, fresh, just in the calendar year of 2024.
any sport?
Any sport.
I'll let somebody else go first.
Like, do y'all want me to be realistic?
You say whatever's on your heart.
I bet. I would love for my Steelers to win a ring. I would love for my Sixers to win a ring. I would love for my Yankees to win. That's all I want to see.
You know you gotta get
your
your
championship.
Steelers won't count because they ain't in the playoffs and they can't win the Super Bowl, right?
Hey, we on our way in, bro. Shh. We
Oh,
finna
y'all
get
still
in.
got I thought y'all were eliminated. My bad. I didn't know y'all still had a
No,
chance.
it's still 2 games.
Hey, I rock with Tomlin, man. I ain't mad at that. I
Man,
ain't
we
mad
still
at
got
that.
2 games and we win and we, some people lose. We can get there. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying, look, I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I would just really enjoy if that would happen.
Well, I say my main one is
win another ring too. I'll take that.
yeah. I want to see my boy Kyrie Irving get another ring so he can quiet the haters, man.
Only reason I don't want to see Kyrie, and I had to get on camera for this. Only reason I don't want to see Kyrie win a ring is because he owned the Mavericks. I can't. The Mavericks is like the Cowboys. Well, DA, I'm never gonna hear the end of it, bro. I don't feel like dealing with DA. I can't, bro. I can't.
I I'm cool with the Mavericks, but I want to see my boy Kyrie. He went through a rough 2 years in
I want
Brooklyn.
to see him get traded, go to LA and win.
Now, see, then me and you'll be switching roles real fast. I'm talking about you want the same way you don't want to hear DA. I don't want to hear half of the country.
Hey,
See, you just got to worry about DA. I got to worry
if he
about
get another
everybody.
one, you know it's a wrap. If he get another, it's already a wrap. But if he get another
Now, you
Oh,
said
man.
it right the first time. Right now, you still don't
one,
feel
yeah,
all the way
because he
good
already
about
to
it.
go. He already to go with just 4. So he get 5
You
or
said
6.
he was the best. Earlier, you said he was the best and Jordan was the greatest.
No, yeah, I said, yeah, I believe that. I still believe Bron to go.
Okay, so, no, you said Bron was the
I
best.
still
And
believe,
Jordan was
listen,
Okay,
Michael
did
Jordan
he
is
not?
greater. He had a greater career. Bron is
Did
the
he not
best
say
player.
it? I was
Bron is the
specific.
best player of all time.
Well, you can back it back. That's cool.
I said
I know
Bron
how
to
to,
go.
I know how
I
to
never
make
got off
shorts.
that.
I know how to make shorts. It'll be up for midnight.
Don't do that shit.
It'll be up before midnight. I'll fix that. FJ, what's yours?
Man, I think I'm gonna kind of stick around with my Steelers, man. I want to see. I know, to me, honestly, man, I think this season is over. Man, we got
Yeah.
entire. We
Yeah.
got into. I mean, I know we still got a shot at the playoffs, but we got entirely too many
We need a
injuries.
we can't win a Super Bowl without a quarterback.
Too many injuries. So I'm gonna go with deeper into next year. I'm gonna go into the off season. I want to see my squad make a trade for a big time quarterback, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see that happen. And then, of course, I would love to see LeBron get one more ring and retire.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting Caleb Williams over to the Patriots. I know it ain't gonna happen, but I you know what I feel like gonna happen for us though. I think Chicago. Somebody said today, and I agree with it. Chicago gonna probably get Caleb Williams, and then that'll leave Justin Fields open. I hope we go after Justin Fields. I feel better.
They've been trying to flirt some stuff out there
Yeah.
with the Steelers making a trade with Chicago for Fields,
But
but
do you believe in Justin Fields though? Because when he was getting drafted, coming in the draft, I was like, I hope we draft him.
Well,
Now, after watching him, even though his situation was messed up, I'm cool on Justin Fields.
Well, this the thing. Would I rather have him than Bailey Zappi or Mac Jones? That's
For
the real
sure.
question you should
For
be
sure.
asking.
For sure. Look, I would rather have him over Aaron quarterback on our roster too.
Yeah, so
But I
that's
know
the-
with getting that move, I'm gonna need another quarterback in a minute.
Yeah, and me too. And my thing is, I would love to see LeBron get another title. So
No,
y'all
you
can-
wouldn't.
No,
No,
I
you
would. I
No,
would.
you wouldn't.
I'd love to see him get another
No,
title, and
you
I hope he get the 40,000 points next year.
no, you see what I be talking about, man. You see how he throw his little stuff in there.
You
I hope
heard
he
me.
get. Come on, man.
And he like,
I can read between the lines. I can read between the lines.
You had the nerve to put that video you put up.
what you talking about?
The
What
video
video?
you
I
put
saw
up
it too.
Videos.
with
Huh?
him complaining about the fouls. Come on, man.
You heard me? I seen that too.
Do we all disagree that he's not a complainer?
I don't disagree with it, but
I
I'm
don't
saying if you
disagree. Everybody do it. That's what I'm
if you're
saying.
gonna put that video up, then you need to find a video on everybody that played in the NBA.
Well, what about this? We get off this live, I'm gonna find a good video flattering him. How about that? Since I'm Team LeBron, 2024, I'm Team LeBron, baby.
Why
Across
you-
the board.
Why you ain't put Mike
Look,
video
guys.
of him complaining to the refs and cussing out the refs? Why you ain't put that up there?
He don't. They had to go to him to make sure the call was all right. He didn't have to complain.
Mike didn't ever go to the ref.
FJ,
Don't
he
do
missed
that. I've
that.
seen videos. Don't do that.
FJ,
Don't
he
do that.
missed that, FJ. He didn't hear what I said.
Don't do that.
He didn't hear
No,
what I said.
I heard what you said. You said the refs got to go to him. Nah, he was complaining like everybody else was.
Mr. Jordan.
Everybody complaining.
Mr. Jordan, was that a correct call? If not, we would gladly rescind it. Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, he definitely said that. He
Well,
said,
you
"Look,
gotta-
I don't know if that was the right call, but I believe you, Michael."
Hey, you gotta be a bad man. You gotta be a bad man.
That's
to get
better
that
than
kind
what
of
Mike
love,
was
baby.
doing. That's better than what Bron doing.
Huh?
That's better than what Bron do. They literally changed calls for him.
Man, I literally didn't say nothing. All I did was share a video. I didn't say nothing. I thought the video was interesting, so I
No,
shared
you
it.
didn't.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Shared that video saying Dre gonna comment on this bitch. I know it.
When you shared it, hey, when you press share, that was enough by itself. You
Just
didn't even
a
have to
little
put,
bit.
you didn't even have to put no caption on it. That was
No
enough.
caption. That was a direct shot. It hit me right in the head. I said, what the fuck was that? Mhm.
Yeah, because you were like, damn, that was a truth bomb just hit me.
And then I seen Mike Truth bomb too. I said, "Oh, everybody do that." Yeah.
Mike didn't have to do it, bro.
Then why did he do it? Then why he do it then?
No, I'm saying he didn't have to do it.
But he did it. Is what I'm saying. He didn't have to.
Look, Keith,
Got to, but he did.
Keith, I'm gonna tell you something. Tim Donahue in his book
I
said,
hadn't heard from you in a minute. I thought you had jumped off. We got to talk about
Keith, listen to me. Tim Donahue said it in his book. He changed calls for Michael Jordan because the league didn't want calls to go against Michael Jordan. So we know that. Well, we don't know about LeBron James, but we know for sure Michael Jordan was getting those calls.
We know Bron don't get the Bron like Shaq. They can't give him every single call. So we know they missed calls on Bron.
Hates LeBron. Scott Foster hates LeBron. He's the top official in the game right now.
Shoot, he hate everybody.
You know yeah. Scott Foster probably hate us and we ain't hooping.
Yeah, that's like he hate everybody.
You hear me? All you got to do is dribble a ball. Scott Foster probably hates you.
Only person who complain more than LeBron, though, for real, is Luka. Luka,
yeah. Michael Jordan. Nah, it was definitely Mike.
Nah, not more.
How would you know? If one of them want to say it, I'll listen. But how would you know?
I saw how he is. I saw the sweat dripping on his forehead. I saw the sweat dripping on his forehead. Talking about, man, come on, man. Get that call for me, man. I saw it in the game. Yeah, absolutely. There are videos of it right now. I got a whole highlight tape.
I saw Steph Curry take his what's this mouthpiece
because he doesn't really complain like that, and he festers it up, and he never complains. And when it all festers up, now he throws his mouth guard out, and then he gets a tech. Now what you got to say? Yeah, exactly.
Everybody knows Steph cries, so you just really discussing that with yourself.
Nah, man. Steph never cries.
Hey, but here's the thing.
Never is a strong word.
Hey, here's the thing, though. Did y'all hear Steve Kerr in this interview last night?
Oh my God!
Nah, what'd he say?
That was ridiculous.
Man, come on, man. You got to be kidding me, man.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
What'd he say?
You can tell it's the end of their dynasty. Just complaining about the calls, talking about Joker. You know, Joker had a bad super game, but he had like 18. But I mean, he's a smart player. Okay, my shot ain't falling, so I'm gonna just bully people and make them foul me.
I don't know.
Crazy thing about it is, man, he talking about how players done got so good at making it seem like they getting fouled. I'm like, bro, your whole team been doing that for years.
Whole team,
Draymond,
like
the whole team for sure.
Draymond just got through telling us he was trying to sell a foul.
Yeah, and Clay probably the only one I say that don't do that because Clay ain't got time. Clay gonna get the ball and shoot it instantly.
He ain't got no personality though.
Yeah, but still, yeah.
I'm like, come on, Steve Kerr, man, you got to be kidding me, bro.
You starting to hear the excuses mount up with Golden State. You can tell they dynasty is really coming to it.
Oh yeah, that's all that is. They missing that 7 foot over there.
That's a crazy frustrated because they just won a championship. I don't even want to hear it.
I don't care what they just won. They missing that tall guy over there. I'm telling you.
Look, let's respect to Golden State.
They don't need him.
Much respect to them, but outside of them two KD got, the other two, they were definitely the recipients of luck because if Bron ain't playing them by himself, he probably beat them that first year, and they looked up this last championship because everybody played.
Injuries are a part of the game. Injuries are a part of the game.
I'm just saying, most teams they end up playing the team's best, and Golden State seems to always not have to do that.
And they lost. And they lost in 2019. They lost in 2016 when they lost Draymond and Clay got a little bit injured.
Play full teams without Kevin Durant. That's what I'm saying.
What did you say?
Whenever they playing a healthy team without Kevin Durant, it's odds that they won't win a title. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying they won 2 titles.
But hey, it all counts.
Without Kevin Durant. Is all I'm saying. What you got to say, FJ? I've been hearing it from you all day.
I was MVP. That's all I got to say.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. I just don't. I mean, yes, injuries are part of the game. I mean, yeah, they happen. But guess what? Even with them being a part of the game, that's a reason why a team wins or loses, though.
Mm-hmm.
That plays that role as well.
Absolutely, and I'm sure MJ has benefited from injuries too.
Our whole defense.
That doesn't say he's a bad player.
Our whole defense hurt. That's why we lose. You know, it happens.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though: them boys in the '90s wasn't getting injured, and if they was getting injured, they came right back and played.
They came right back.
I don't know, man.
That was snoring lines, man. I'm telling you, man.
Y'all like those basketball players a little bit
That's
too
the
much.
80s.
That's all it. You
No,
hurt
no,
your leg.
no.
You break your leg, you snort a line, you can run for a couple hours.
No, Dre, that's the 80s.
No, but no. It did. Hey, Channing,
Oh,
this,
era.
hey,
Yeah.
Channing, this ain't even about basketball necessarily.
It's
If you
toughness.
think about it, even kids from the 80s are tougher than kids that grew up in the
Yeah.
90s.
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
I don't know about that.
no, that's just
Whoa.
life, bro. That's just
Yeah.
life, man. That ain't
I
got
don't
nothing to
know.
do with
Yeah.
basketball players.
The times are way. Look, when we was growing up, the stuff that our parents did to us, you could go to jail for now.
Ask
Yeah.
Channing this. Now, I don't have an answer to this, but ask Channing this one of y'all because I don't want to ask him. How many times did he play outside on a basketball court and compared to in the gym playing basketball?
With the
Just
double
ask
rim?
somebody.
Come on now. You already know. With the
No, I
double rim?
don't. That's what I'm asking.
Dude, a lot.
ain't-
Man,
you ain't-
when I first started playing basketball, I started playing outside.
You don't even sound convincing. Sound like you
You
did
hear
that
me?
at school.
Yeah, man.
When I was first in middle school, I started hooping outside on the double rim.
Yeah, that's
Outside the
what we
football
talking about
field.
at school. We talking about that at school.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
talking about in the hood
Yeah, we
on your own time.
I didn't grow up there. I didn't grow
You
up there,
play
but I didn't grow up there, and that's a good thing. Is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like we definitely hooped outside. Come on now, that's kind of disrespectful.
Man, we played football in the street.
That's how our shot's so good.
You hear me? We played tackle football in the street.
I remember those days.
You hear me? Like, that's what we saying kids are tough because y'all, like nowadays, like my son, he can sit on his phone all day. He can play the game. When I was growing up, it wasn't no phone.
No, you had to go outside.
My mama came in the room and kicked us out.
Yeah,
Don't
you gotta
come
go
back
outside.
until the street light on. If you come back, you grounded.
I promise
So
you.
we had to stay outside no matter what.
Absurd.
Bro, that's what I'm telling you. The way
Hey,
we grew
and-
up is
and-
just
and-
slightly different from these kids now.
And that's why that generation back then was a lot tougher than now. Everybody got the silver spoon in their mouth now, bro. Everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man.
The thing is, like, we all grew up hard, so we want our kids to have better. That's what's going on. In our era, when our parents raised us how their parents raised them, nobody tried to switch. Now we trying to change traditions and make shit better. The same way our parents got beat, they beat us. You feel me? That's what we mean. The shit was just different, bro. It's just different. You outside all day from 8 o'clock until you go to sleep. Like, it's the time's just different, bro. The time.
I didn't really grow up in that, I didn't really grow up in that
Man era.
I didn't really grow up in that place. I would just say, like, I do know people who did, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say my experience counts for all of the people out here, because there are definitely some people out there living really hard. So
yeah, but
I don't know. I wouldn't know what they go through, but I definitely didn't go through that. Is all I'm
But
saying.
that's what I'm saying. That's why basketball is basically the same, or football. You can choose any of it. Them guys in the 80s, in the early 90s, they went through all that physicality because that's how it was then. Now
we
if you
played outside and didn't call fouls. In my hood, you couldn't call a foul. If you're not bleeding, it wasn't a foul.
Yeah, ain't nobody playing fouls. You got to really be getting
we don't
hacked.
call fouls now.
Yeah, Channing, but I think Channing, you're missing the point though. What I'm saying is
These
that's
kids
why
calling
now,
fouls now.
that's why now in the NBA you see the way calls are being called.
Oh yeah, you get called a baby and everything else if you out there playing with us. Cause all I'm gonna do, if you foul me hard, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna wait for you to come in there and I'm gonna give you some of what you gave me, and
you're
that's
not
just
gonna
what it
touch
was.
me. But you're not going to touch me, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, us players now are too skilled nowadays.
Not gonna
You know, the
touch
same
you.
way
Are
Kyrie.
you invisible or you made of?
You know, the same way Kyrie be avoiding the contact on the layups. That's the same way I'm gonna do you.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with being fouled though. That don't have.
Okay, why would someone intentionally get fouled?
That's what I'm telling you.
Why would I
That's
get
the way
fouled?
No,
They
that's
wanna
the
go
way
to the free throw line.
basketball was. That's the way basketball was then, though. It was basically a football, even though we didn't. Even though a lot of people didn't like
Basketball,
it,
a non-contact
I
sport
don't,
with
I
a
don't
whole
know if
bunch of
y'all's
contact.
memories, y'all playing basketball was definitely not like that. I'm telling you, if y'all played us today, y'all would probably get blowed out. That's all I'm saying.
with a 3-point line, y'all getting blood out.
What are you talking
That's
about
all
with a
I'm saying.
3-point line? You talking like I'm real old, brother.
Okay, y'all might hit us. No,
That
I'm
boy
saying
just made us
we're just
50,
way more
didn't he?
skilled than you.
I-
Like, I'm not even
he
talking
just-
about the toughness factor
He
anymore.
just shooting at me. That's for me. I'm the only one old.
No, I'm just saying y'all was like from the Bronze Ages is what I'm saying. I'm just saying we would kill y'all in the basketball game, fouling or not.
Man, I guarantee you, if you got a squad and went back in time and played one hour, y'all would all leave, go on Facebook and start crying about, well, not Facebook, what's the new thing, TikTok, and be crying about what we did to y'all.
Bruh,
Yeah,
listen,
No, here's what I'm
in
saying.
our era, bro, listen, we would fight and keep playing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
ain't no fist
bro, I
fight
fight-
stopping nothing. We would fight and keep hooping.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, I
Basketball
fought my
was
homeboy,
right
we
to
kept it
passes back
moving.
then, man. Y'all AAU style now. Everybody friends,
That's
everybody
crazy.
friendly.
That's a crazy statement. I fight my guy and I keep it moving. That's not even anything. Bros fight all the time. We keep it moving.
We ain't talking about bros. We talking about basketball adversaries on the court.
That's different. Bros and
You
basketball.
can't
players
fight
are
a person
different.
nowadays. You can't
We-
fight a person nowadays. They might do something to you. Is all I'm saying.
Which is my point of the softness. How we didn't
But
care.
that's not soft. That's not
Nah,
soft.
that is, bro. If somebody beats you up and you go pop them,
That
that's
is
you
actually
feel me?
pretty soft. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty soft. That's fighting.
Yeah,
I definitely prefer fighting.
Yeah, that's what
we're
we're trying to get you to understand, man. How times have changed.
That's how we trying to
just
get you,
saying.
Steve. Just a little
That's
different.
all.
Because if Keith is saying we're gonna go home crying, I'm just gonna be like, man, they were playing football out there. I thought we were just playing basketball. We
That's
probably
what we're
complain,
saying. We have to
We
play
probably
football
complain.
style basketball.
but why are y'all playing football, playing basketball?
Because
then?
that's just
what
how
I'm saying.
That
Why
era
don't y'all
was
just play the game?
different.
Bro, it
Why,
was
why don't
just
y'all just play the game?
we ain't saying football like literally we gonna tackle
Bro,
you.
You
But
had
if
to
you
be a
coming out
grown
for the
man
layup,
out there.
you're gonna get fouled.
If you
Dude,
wasn't
I
a
play
grown
against
man, you
grown men
couldn't
right
play,
now,
bro.
and I'll hoop them up right now.
You chanting back then,
I'll
you
lace
had
them
to be
up right now.
Channing, back then
and
you
hoop
had to
them
be
up
better at
outside.
contouring. Back then you had to be better at contouring your body because you have to prepare for contact. No, I'm saying
Yeah.
when you came in the lane,
Yeah.
Check me out.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know, but they don't even foul like that, so you can't even simulate it by doing all that. I'm saying we had to literally prepare for contact. You knew if you were coming in the lane,
Look, I'm
somebody
doing a jelly on
going to
you.
hit
I'm
you.
doing
like
a
you having
Euro
a
step.
stroke. That's what your
Euro step.
fingers
You can
like.
trip me. I'm still putting the ball up, and that's a lay.
I don't
that's
know what's
jelly.
going on.
You ain't never been fouled in the 90s.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, but I'm okay. Why would you foul me in the 90s anyway? Is what I'm saying. Okay, if you foul me, I'm calling foul. If you gonna tackle me on the, I'm
Listen,
calling
in my
foul every single
neighborhood,
time.
if you wasn't bleeding, it wasn't a foul. That's what I'm telling
Bro,
you.
you will have everybody mad at you because the game can't go
Yeah,
on because you
absolutely,
keep calling
absolutely, and I'm
foul.
getting the ball back too. And I'm getting the
Everybody
ball
gonna
back
be like,
too.
he can't play again. He can't come back.
Bro, I
They
swear
said
to
shoot
God,
for it,
bro,
and
listen.
I'm making it.
In my
ball
hood,
never
you're
lies.
not getting the ball. Ticky-tack fouls, no, you're not getting that, bro. We're going to take
No,
it back
I'm
out to
saying
the
if y'all
top.
tackle me, I'm not gonna call it if you just do this. I'm not gonna call that. But if you gonna
If-
tackle me, I'm calling.
If you're
foul,
not
and I'm shooting
bleeding,
the
it ain't a
three, 'cause
foul.
ball never lies,
If
That's
you
what I'm
ain't
saying.
bleeding, it's not a foul.
dude. I'm
And
getting
I
the
just
ball
hope-
one way or
I just
another.
hope one day
is
the
what
good
I'm saying.
Lord find it fit to make a time machine. We can start ushering some people back to other eras so we can really see one day.
Cause I'm doing layups like Kyrie. Like y'all don't even know the jelly fam, like jelly fam. I'm hitting jellies. I y'all like all day. I'm doing this.
You got to get to the
It's
rim.
gonna hit there on the backboard and it's gonna go in the rim over
You
here.
got to get to the
Is what
rim.
I'm saying.
It sounds
I'm getting to
good.
the rim because I'm putting my shoulder in your chest. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm hitting layups all the time on y'all. I'm just gonna call a foul if y'all gonna tackle me. That's crazy. If y'all don't
You're
call
not
a
going to
foul,
get that foul, is what I'm telling you.
they gonna be like shoot for it.
No, they not.
I'm
They're
a-
going to be like, we don't play fouls. Check.
Dude, that's weird. Cause I'm calling foul one way or another. I'm getting the ball one way or another.
Hey, we
That's
can
what I'm
fight. We can fight it
Dude,
out. We
that's
did
what I'm
it
saying.
all the time.
But
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying though.
and what you do is just say, okay, cool. And when they come in, you
Foul
give them
them
some of that too.
Facts.
No,
And
that's what I'm saying. This is
no.
basketball, not football.
No.
We playing
This
basketball.
shit is whatever you make it. You foul me, I'm fouling you back.
Yeah,
This
we
is
once
basketball.
again,
This is what I'm saying. Why are we playing wrestling in a
You
basketball?
fouled me and I'm giving it back to you. That's why we playing football now.
Why are we playing wrestling in a basketball game? I'm not John Cena, dude.
all that's gonna prepare you for when you get in the game. I promise.
I'm not
you.
gonna power bomb you. Is what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna power bomb you neither. I might
I play
clothesline you
against-
though.
I play against 35-year-olds now. I'm hooping up when I was like 16. Is what I'm saying. Like y'all aren't even like that. Y'all
Now,
are
look,
older. Y'all are in
look,
your prime right now.
How did
Y'all
you
were 28 when I was 16 and I was
get
still
on the
hooping
court
y'all.
with somebody 35?
At LA Fitness?
Listen, in my hood, if you wasn't good enough, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You're not playing.
Yeah, you're not
I
getting on
don't
the
care
court.
about
That's the
outs.
same way
I
you
don't
play
care
now.
about none of that shit. You'd have been on the
You're not getting on the
sideline.
court. You're not getting on the court if you
right.
play today. If you just look sorry, you're not getting on the court.
All right, that's enough. All right, cool. We look. Obviously, we ain't gonna get nowhere on this.
Nah, we
So
ain't gonna agree to disagree.
Because y'all don't understand the same way we play nowadays. Y'all gotta come to my.
we get it, man. You from
Y'all
the
gotta come
toughest
over
era.
and watch a
We
game.
get it. The 2020s is the toughest era ever. Y'all
Shannon,
don't take.
I'm not saying it's the
Shannon-
toughest. Y'all just play dumb. I'm just saying, why would you foul a dude in his basketball?
You're
A
not-
basketball match?
Shannon, where you live at, man?
Atlanta, Georgia. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I live in New York now.
That's a
NYC.
football state, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, in New York, you're in the basketball state. Now you need to go out there
I
and
live
learn
in New
some
York
shit.
now because I go to college
okay.
in New York.
Okay, that's what's up.
But in Atlanta,
So you-
yeah, it's a football state.
Yeah, you should really
I
be
played
hooping in New
against-
York, then.
Yeah, I do hoop in New York, and I give them buckets anywhere. Anywhere I go to California, I give them buckets. DC, I give them buckets. Texas, I give them buckets. Atlanta, I give them buckets. I'll go all the way to South Dakota, and I'll give them buckets. Anywhere you take me, I'll give them buckets.
Hey,
Is
man,
what I'm
Shannon
saying.
said stop playing with him.
And say
That's what I'm
give,
saying.
you just can't give good takes. That's the only thing. You need to just learn how to give a good take. We believe you on the court, but you gotta learn how to talk basketball at least. Can
You
you at least
can't-
do that for you, big cuz? That's what I want for the new year. My new year sports list is for Channing to learn something about traditional basketball and not only basketball in the last 10 years. That's what I want.
Traditional basketball.
Can you do that
is
for
just
me,
putting the
man?
ball in the hoop. Just
Can
putting
you
the
do
ball in the
that?
hoop.
Can you get me past the run and gun era where you just run down the court and shoot threes, even on 3-and-1 layups, where you got the
Yeah,
advantage?
40%.
I want you to
shooting.
teach me that. I want you to talk about that. That's what I want.
40% shooting. Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Hey, look,
I don't care what you shoot. Take the layup.
Hey, look, real talk. Before we get off, man, just real quick, all y'all. What do y'all think about Phoenix, Lakers, Golden State? Y'all think it's the end of the big dogs? Like, are we just ushering in a
Phoenix
new era?
never happened.
Well, when I say Phoenix, I'm really talking about Durant, Steph, LeBron. Are we starting to see a new era take over? Like, are we the new?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That we've been
Jokic
seeing a new
control
era.
the East.
No, I'm talking about have we officially retired? Not really, but are we saying it's over for KD, LeBron, Steph, that whole era?
Nah, not Steph and LeBron, but KD. Yeah, KD can't win on his own.
Nobody can win on their own.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like KD, can't be the leader of the team and win.
He was a leader in Golden State.
Not really. Steph was really the leader. He just took a back seat.
He took a back seat to the leader, but yeah.
Nah, he let KD score more, but Steph was still scoring.
So what you're saying is you think Steph and LeBron got more Steph and LeBron, because I obviously disrespecting KD now, but you're saying Steph and LeBron got more
disrespecting KD. I'm just saying KD's never been.
I'm just asking, do you think their era is over? You're trying to make it about titles. I'm saying, do you think the new guys have now taken over the league, or do you feel like, hey, for the next 2-3 years that it's still gonna be the same? Because right now, contrary to what anybody said, them still the three most popular players in the league for sure. You know, so I'm saying, are we getting to a time where people are about to overtake them? Like, is it a new now? Is it Jai? Is it Luka? Is it Shea or whoever?
If we talk about face of the league, I still feel like Bron is the face of the league until he retires. But when it comes to winning and shit, that shit over with.
Not really just face of the league, but just have taken over the league.
I think it's over. I think once the Europeans start winning MVPs and rings, it was over with. We got to come take it back. Right now, it's their era. That Bron, KD, and Steph. It's the positionless basketball era.
What you think, FJ?
I think I think Steph and LeBron, I think it's over with. I think KD still have a chance, but I think LeBron then probably did everything he probably gonna do in this league, as well as Steph Curry.
You think LeBron get to 40,000?
Yeah, he should
easily. He should by the end of this year.
He should, but I mean, you never.
This year or next year?
Bron said he's gonna play 5
maybe
more
even into
years.
this year.
I'm not sure, but I mean, he should. I mean, he should. He really just in general. I mean, if you look at the way he's still playing, because he done surprised me already.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I feel like LeBron with the natural eye, I feel like he should have done slowed down.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
he's 40,000 this year.
I feel like his body probably. I feel like he should have been done slowed down, but like I said, he done surprised me by a long shot.
Yeah, he should
still playing. What's the point of him still playing at this point?
He love that shit.
I think he's still playing because for one, he love it, and for two, he's still playing at a high level.
Well, and the reason I won't say because he love it, because he already stated that it's not about the love, that he only wants to play if he knows he can contend for titles. So he ain't just playing for love. He wants to win titles.
Well,
so
yeah, I mean,
and I'm saying if y'all thinking that he may not win another title, what other reason could he be playing if it ain't for the love?
I think it's just for the love. I think that's all it is. Yeah, I think anybody playing basketball want to win a championship. But I think with him, it's really because he love playing and he's still really good right now. Like, I don't think he want to retire while he's still good. Now, if he was averaging 17, 18 points, if he was LeBron James and not King James, I think it'll be a little different. He's still the king right now.
So as far as his legacy goes, do y'all think him still playing, accumulating numbers, stat numbers, but if he doesn't win any more titles, do that like keep bolstering his claim for 1, 2, or because see, to me right now, his cake is baked unless he wins a title. The only way he can enhance where he is with me is if he wins another title, right?
I agree. I mean, I think everything else is just more icing. You know what I'm saying? I think he, as LeBron James, what he was probably going to accomplish throughout playing basketball, I think that's over and done with.
So if he plays another 2 years, decent level, still 25 to 30 points, do that make him better? Or
I mean, you can't ask me that.
Already number one.
No. I'm not talking about him as a GOAT. I'm saying, you think that makes his legacy stronger?
No.
I will say this: if you can play at a high level and put up 25 to 30 points a game, and you 40 plus years old, I think that's big.
Yeah,
that would be different.
I think that's crazy. If you ask
like Jerry Rice.
I mean, you 40 years old and you still averaging 25 to 30. That's stupid, if you ask me.
So to that point, right? Because I would agree, but he's 39 right now, right?
Yeah,
he'll be 39 next week.
This week.
On the 30th.
That was in December.
Why would
his birthday the 30th?
So how big would it really be? Because look, if you look at it now, he's an MVP playing MVP level. So I can't see him dropping off. So to me, him 25 to 30 points, I'm assuming that next year. I'm assuming that for the next 2 years. Like,
I don't know about assuming. That's crazy.
No, I'm saying I'm just saying, as good as he is, I mean, in his conditioning, I can't see him falling off.
Why wouldn't he have 25 next year?
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with that, but
I hear you.
The thing about me is, man, Father Time is undefeated. I don't care how good of a level he playing at right now.
Yeah, eventually Pop's gonna pop up.
All it take is one time. That's all it take is one time. And all of a sudden, now your career goes from being at 25 to 30 to now I'm only at a level because I may have had a bad knee injury or I may have had a Achilles injury or whatever the case may be. Not wishing that on him.
Whoa! Don't speak that on LeBron though. Hold on.
No.
I feel you though.
I'm just speaking in facts of running up and down that court throughout all these years.
Yeah, because he 20 years in, but basketball minutes, he probably 25 years in.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen, but I'm just saying, I'm just speaking in general. So, I mean, if he come back and average 25 to 30 again next year, then I'm going to be like, man, this dude's still blowing my mind. I just don't. It's just crazy to me if a guy go into being 40 years old, averaging 25 to 30, man, that's stupid. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's different. That's different. Like I said, that's like, I think Jerry Rice had 1,000-yard season at 40. Like, come on now. Like, you ain't supposed to be this good that old, bro.
Even though Randy Moss was better. I hear what
Hey,
you're
don't let Biz hear you say that.
saying. Even though Randy Moss is better. Hold up, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Anyway.
but like I kind of look at Randy Moss and Rice like I look at Bron and Mike.
And MJ.
You
Exactly.
feel me? Like Rice had
That's
the
what I'm saying.
career. You know, I mean, when it comes to we putting down accolades, Jerry Rice got everything, bro. Like he got everything. So people saying he the GOAT, I respect that. But I just think it was Randy Moss. You feel me? Shorter time,
exactly.
just unstoppable, bro. Like
You got
but when it
Moss.
comes to legacy, bro, Jerry Rice did everything. But I think he probably got like he got the most 1,000-yard seasons ever, bro.
I mean,
most
you gonna have
touchdowns,
that.
most catches, like. But they
If you're
come from
40
playing a whole bunch of years, though.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly. You're
longevity
gonna have
stat.
that.
People knock Bron for longevity, but give Rice the credit for having longevity. I don't know which one is it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because if you're Keith, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, I feel you on that. There you go.
Hey, y'all, give me 2 minutes before y'all get off.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you got to get it. You got to. Yeah.
I
Have
just
you
own.
talked Jerry Rice and Randy Moss with him?
Say
I
that
don't
again.
even know. Did we? I don't know. I think so.
I don't know.
probably.
I don't know, but you got to say that when he come back. I got to hear this.
Yeah, because to me, Randy Moss is just like, yeah, he has the averages, but Rice has the all-time stats probably.
Yeah, he do.
And yeah, he has the championships, but he played with the 49ers with Joe Montana and Dwight Clark, I think was his name. So it's just like, you know, when they started that whole dynasty and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's all I'm saying. It's just like, how can you give Jerry Rice that credit but not give LeBron his over MJ? So I don't know. But I guess I could be saying I guess you could say the same thing about me. I like LeBron, but I don't give Jerry Rice that credit of being over Randy Moss to me. But I don't know. That's the thing I definitely want to talk about. Hopefully Keith hears me. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see.
But like, you know, so I've been listening to it because, you know, Randy Moss just came out and said he was the GOAT. So, you know, this debate been going around. I've been listening to a lot of people saying it, but I mean, like I said, when we come to careers and just like, yeah, the stuff that Jerry Rice did in his career was different, bro. I just believe Randy Moss is a different receiver.
Yeah, I mean, Keith and I talked about it on Facebook. We never talked about it on the podcast, but he was just like, yeah, Randy Moss is like tiers below Jerry Rice. And I'm like, that's kind of a crazy thing to say. Like he's leveled.
He probably got 8 seasons on Randy Moss.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think Randy Moss probably has around 13 to 15 seasons. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Randy Moss deserves to get a little bit more respect.
Yeah,
but guys, I think, what's up?
Randy Moss, yeah, I feel like most people got Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, and T.O. as their top 3, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think Keith definitely has T.O. over Randy Moss, and I can't really see that. To me, I don't know, but I wasn't really familiar with too much with T.O.'s game, to be honest, because I never really watched him.
See,
Randy Moss I watched.
See, T.O. probably like he can do everything Moss can do, but he'll better route runner though. He'll probably route your ass up a little bit. Randy Moss wasn't the best route runner. He was just gifted. God just put some of his legs that he didn't put in everybody else's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people hold Randy Moss like they do because they feel like he don't run routes good enough.
I mean, he was. I believe his route running is better than his reputation, but he wasn't. He wasn't gonna route you up like that though. Just like I don't think Tyreek Hill can route you up like that. He a decent route runner, but he not Justin Jefferson or Adams or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. I saw that on Facebook.
I don't think he as good as route runners as them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think Chris Carter's
them boys on another level with they route running. They on another level.
I think that's the biggest knock on Randy Moss. He wasn't the best route runner, but he was an okay route runner. It's just that when you got a 4.2 speed, I don't need to route you up. I can run past you.
Exactly. I don't have to run a comeback if I can just run a go and still lace you up
to the crib, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If you can go to the crib every time, like why would you run a comeback?
Yeah, but don't use a comeback for a route though, man. That's like a look. That's like a little
girl. A route, really.
Okay, well, why would you run a zig if you can run?
You have to give me a real route.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing though, bro. You got people like I'm gonna use Antonio Brown, all them guys for instance. Jamar Chase, man, them boys really make up routes in the game.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how they become. That's how they become so elite. Like when you can make up a route on the fly, and you and your QB is in tune.
Yeah,
man, that's impeccable, bro. That's impeccable.
They called a slant, but your quarterback thought go, and both of y'all was on the same page. Yeah, that's different.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's different.
Yeah, because I think nowadays we don't really have, like concrete routes. We just say like go to open space for me. Is what the thing is. And if you have a man, obviously, like you're gonna be like, oh, double slants or something like that, or run. I don't know what else is there. Probably like a mesh or something like that. Smash. I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna run some routes, of course. Like if it's man,
you gotta go. You gotta slant. You gotta post.
Yeah. If you're fast, you're gonna run and go on the man. But
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like a zone, like you just go into open space and you're good.
Hey, sorry about that, y'all. It worked.
Are you good, bit out?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
But nah, I don't think I ever
teaching Shannon anything since I've been gone.
Yeah, we said
really
Randy
been
Moss
over
was
talking
better
about
than,
Jerry Rice or Randy Moss.
Randy Moss
what
is better
did we talk
than
about?
Jerry.
I don't know,
That's what we all
Keith.
said.
I don't know, bro.
Did somebody
That's
say
what we all said, right?
Did somebody say Moss over Rice?
Moss over Rice.
I didn't say that, big dog. It wasn't me.
Nah, man, don't lie to him. You said that.
Nah, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He was just listening. He didn't say nothing.
So you,
he was just listening.
Man, that'll start a whole other call. So I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna just say okay.
Hey man, I'm with him though. I got Moss too. I understand what Jerry Rice did, but
I know I'm the minority on this, but this how I hear that. That's just like saying LeBron and Jordan to me. I know.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I
just saying that too.
I get it, but I'm just saying there is no way possible that he's even close to Jerry Rice. He got to deal with T.O. So if you want to argue him and T.O., I'll listen to that argument. But Rice sit on the throne, bro.
Rice, so you're saying Jerry Rice is a better player than Randy Moss?
I'm saying Jerry Rice has an argument for greatest football player of all time in any position.
Yeah,
I mean better. I'm talking about better.
No, I know. What I'm telling you is Jerry Rice has an argument for being better in his position than anybody else. I'm not saying that is the fact, but you're talking about Jerry Rice, Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Brady,
before
Montana.
Brady, people were saying Jerry Rice the best football player ever.
Yeah, Rice is in that conversation. Moss is in the best receiver conversation. Jerry Rice is above that. And it's not even close. Like Jerry Rice has everything that LeBron has and Jordan has. So he has the longevity and the championships and the stats. He has everything, bro. Everything. Like and he's lapping everybody. Like it's not even funny. So yeah, you won't find a receiver. You won't find a receiver with more yards, touchdowns, Super Bowls. He even got a Super Bowl MVP. Do you know how hard that is to get as a receiver? In the 80s as a receiver. Come on, bro. It's definitely. Yeah,
I don't know. I just saw Randy Moss have 3 catches for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns. And I don't know. I just felt like Jerry Rice probably couldn't match that.
Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, but that ain't a lot to say though, bro.
3 catches and 3 touchdowns for 100 yards.
What I'm saying is, you just had similar numbers with George Pickens the other night. You just had similar numbers. Like that's not. I'm saying, that's not even really hard to do. Like that ain't. And that's with a trash quarterback.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show him something else. Who got the most touchdowns in a year receiving? Randy Moss, right?
I'm not exactly sure.
I know. See, you don't even really be knowing this stuff. So Randy Moss he got 23 and Rice got 22. You know what the difference is? Rice did 22 in 12 games. Yeah. He scored 22 touchdowns in 12 games. So I take that over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns in one game. If I can get 22 touchdowns in 12 games, bro, he didn't play a whole season. It's just no comparison. There's nothing you can put next to Moss except to say Moss was a bigger downfield target because of his speed inside. But if you're talking about the fundamentals of football and route running and the route tree, man, everybody under Jerry Rice, bro. Them all his kids, everybody. So yeah, that's
kids is crazy.
Kids is crazy.
I mean, they all his kids. They all of them. Now, Mouse is the See, Mouse the bad kid. I love Mouse. He the bad kid, but he's still a child.
Who you got, Mouse or T.O.?
That's disrespectful.
Man, it just depends. Sometimes it's T.O., sometimes it's Mouse. That's what I'm saying. It can go either way.
Bro, I'm asking you.
Probably T.O.
See what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man.
No, I'm saying
why?
You must
Because he's a better route runner.
Bro, all they numbers look identical. So I'm
asking you why. Is it because he run routes better?
I think he had better hands. I think he
I don't know about that.
Dude,
I think Mouse definitely got better hands.
Nah.
You ain't never heard anybody say you got TO'd. You heard somebody say you got mossed. Every single time. Yeah, because that was
a specific type of play. But if you look at, okay, cool. It sounds pretty. It's great that he got an adjective and all that. But when you put their careers side by side, one of them is second and everything, and the other one is third. And then you go to the next stat, the other one is second, and the other one is third. That's all down the line. They all under Rice. So it goes Rice, T.O., Mouse. And then now you got
like you said that they were his kids, though. That's really disrespectful. Like I say everything's disrespectful, but that's really disrespectful.
I don't know about the hands. I think T.O. was a better route runner. I think that's what he got over Mouse. But I think Randy Moss' hands was better.
Let me see something. T.O.
I definitely think that.
Mouse.
Catch percentage.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, T.O. was really known for dropping the ball. I don't think Mouse was ever known for dropping the ball.
Listen to this. 219 games for T.O., 218 for Mouse. So T.O. played one more game. He got 1,078 receptions. Mouse got 982. So you already 100 receptions. Then yardage, Mouse 15,200, T.O. 15,900. Touchdowns, Mouse 156, T.O. 153. So they right there neck and neck on everything. So if you want to go with Mouse, I'm not mad at that. But I'm just saying, T.O.
I'm just talking about the hands. I don't think his hands better. Like T.O. at one point, T.O. was known for dropping the ball. I don't remember Randy Moss being known for drops.
Bro, you don't get 1,078 catches and be a dropper. I'm sorry. That's not the numbers of somebody that drop balls.
I remember people saying like T.O. dropped. I just remember that stigma around him. I don't remember that stigma around Randy Moss.
Let's think about this then. Let's think about this.
T.O. that was later in his career, I believe. I think that was later.
Yeah. And
I agree with you. I remember people saying that about T.O. I don't remember nobody ever saying it. Y'all know more about football than me. I agree with that. Do y'all ever remember Randy Moss having a reputation for dropping it?
I don't remember either one of them.
I know he was lazy and shit, but T.O. had that stigma on him at one point in time.
But I'm just saying, if a person played one more game in their career and got 1,000 more catches, are you telling me they were just targeting T.O. that much more than Mouse? So, and my point is, that tells me that Mouse had to drop a lot of passes too. If he 100 passes less catching in the same amount of games,
that don't tell me he dropped more. Somebody could have got thrown the ball more.
Okay, is that what you think happened?
I gotta look at the numbers. I can't say. I don't want to just say that if I don't know.
I just showed you the numbers.
You can show me how many times they got thrown to. That's what I'm talking about. Who got thrown to? Who got thrown to more? Show me that.
Catch percentage.
Man, you want him to dig deep, don't you?
Hey, that's how dig I dig. That's how deep I dig. I'm trying to see who got the most drops. Because I seen T.O. was tops and drops for a couple seasons. I don't see that about Mouse. They said T.O. finished tops and drops 4 times, which it could have been at the end of his career. I agree, which it could have been at the end of his career. But I don't remember people saying that about Mouse, so I don't know.
I mean, but listen to that though. If he dropped the ball, like you saying he dropped the ball 4 times, you said 4 times, right?
No, they said he was in the top. He damn near, I ain't gonna say he led it, but he was at the top in drops in 4 seasons.
So that's what I'm saying. If he at the top in drops in 4 out of 4 seasons, and he was still head and shoulders above Randy Moss in receptions, right?
He probably was getting thrown more.
It's simple, man.
I don't know. I'm saying, we know Randy Moss Oakland years he played, but he didn't play.
But that's what I'm saying. You got years where Randy Moss didn't even try.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. So
listen,
how can you somebody that didn't even try?
What I'm saying is he could have more catches because he was thrown more. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying we had Randy Moss in Oakland. He didn't do nothing. He was lazy. He was BSing. We know that.
Well, that's a strike against you then.
I agree. Exactly. I agree with that. I'm with you. That's a strike against him. But I'm still saying his hands are better. T.O. dropped the ball. That's a strike against him. Both of them got strikes. That's all I'm saying. Which I mean, it's Randy close. I mean, I'm not really mad at you putting T.O. because it's close. Both of them got flaws, and both of them 2 and 3 at everything. What you say, Chan? I understand it.
Yeah, but that was my whole point, though.
It's close.
Randy Moss better than who? Who you say Randy Moss better than? Rice?
Me?
Yeah, I'm taking Moss over everybody. I understand why y'all got Rice, though.
Me personally. And I understand why you would say Rice. And I wouldn't disagree with that because I would understand it. I'm just saying Moss is definitely better than T.O. is what I'm saying.
How? Why?
Why you be better if your
stats, man?
How can you be better if your numbers ain't even better though?
Yeah.
I mean,
and they got the couple amount of years to Fred point. It ain't like T.O. got him because he played 2-3 more seasons. Like they played the same amount of games.
I just don't understand how that makes you better.
It could be a difference in targets, for example.
That's what I said too. We just don't know.
Samuels prove it.
I thought he ran a 4.2. If he ran a 4.2, he should be open every time. Then
he was open every time.
Oh, they just didn't give him the ball.
They didn't want to throw him the ball. That's
what you can't throw nobody the ball every time.
Well, yeah, no. We know you can't throw a player.
We talking about compared to T.O.
Compared to the numbers, since they only played, since they was only one game apart. All I'm saying is the receptions is way off. That makes a difference in who's better.
That's a fact.
I mean,
I feel
you, even me. I don't care who better.
I'm taking Moss.
If I'm going with a receiver, don't get me wrong. I want the receiver that can run good routes and can catch the ball. I don't care. Don't get me wrong. Randy Moss ran downfield like it was nothing, and he was blowing by everybody. I give him that. I want you to be able to run routes on my squad. Exactly. That's what I want. Because I may need. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
100 less receptions. On 100 less receptions, Randy Moss only got 700 less yards. Is what I'm gonna say.
You said
he still has more yards.
Yeah,
he averaged. Hold up. He averaged 15.6 yards per catch, while Terrell Owens averaged 14.8 yards per catch.
Okay, so a half a yard.
Randy Moss. Whoa! Let me finish. Randy Moss got 156 touchdowns on less receptions, while Terrell Owens only got 153, which is very similar. I'm not gonna lie. Now I wish I could see
the same thing Eric Keith been saying.
Yeah, I said all that.
Saying the same thing.
We just talking about the drops now. Get to the drops.
No, but I'm saying Randy Moss is better.
It don't tell you exactly how many drops. It just tell you T.O. was led a lot, and then it don't tell you nothing about Randy Moss drop.
You said he did more with less.
He did more with less. He did more with less.
What makes you say that?
I just said, look, he had 982 receptions and got 15,292 yards, 156 touchdowns, and averaged 15.6 yards per catch, while Terrell got 1,078 receptions and got 15,934 yards, 153 touchdowns, and 14.8 yards per reception. That's what I'm saying. He did more with less. He doesn't have more yards, but he has more touchdowns and more yards per catch.
How many more touchdowns do he have?
About 3.
So you picking and choosing what you want, right?
Yeah, obvious.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
I'm saying he's doing more with less.
That just because you got 2 or 3 more touchdowns than me, that don't mean nothing.
That's not significant.
But he has 100 less catches than Terrell Owens.
So what about this then? Stuff we don't know. What if T.O. is getting catches that's putting them in the red zone for a running back and somebody else to get the touchdown? Because every time you catch the ball, you advance the ball. So you're moving the chains further. So he got 100 more chances to put his team in a better position. So that's why I'm saying that 3 touchdown lead is not significant.
Absolutely, but Randy Moss was doing the same thing. He averaged more yards per catch.
I mean, they were different type of receivers. T.O. ran routes. T.O. was different. Randy just ran down the field.
Was a possession receiver.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like Randy Moss, I feel like his routes are better than his reputation. He don't run routes like T.O. though. I already said that. I said T.O. better route runner.
Well, these
Channing,
like
you make it seem like this man will get more yards by a landslide, though, man. Like,
yeah, now it's close.
We talking about what?
Close.
2 yards? I mean, come on, man. You got to give me something better than that, man.
And Terrell got more targets.
Oh, they got the targets up there? What the targets look like?
On StatMuse.
Yeah, Terrell's supposed to get more targets because he run better routes.
Exactly. But what's the difference in the targets?
So he's going to get more targets. When you're open, you're going to get more targets.
And Randy Moss was always open. Don't act like people was out there covering Moss.
He couldn't have been. They weren't throwing it.
They didn't have the arm to throw it to him.
No, stop. How many times have 1-4 been open this year and not got the ball? Don't do that.
Who was that?
George Pickens. How many times have been open this year and not got the ball?
I agree with you on that. I agree. He's been open a lot. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
We have a really bad quarterback.
3 of them.
We have 3 of them. How you got 3 bad quarterbacks?
That shit disgusting.
Channing, I want you to stop moving.
Randy Moss got targeted 1,616 times. And let's see what T.O. got targeted.
Oh, I must have read that backwards then. Okay. That's my bad. Because it says Randy Moss, yeah, he does have 1616, and T.O. got 1604.
So he got more catches on less targets.
Okay, then. See, I didn't know that.
Okay.
That was you see?
I read that wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'll just drop the damn mic somewhere. Shit, where my mic at?
Where my mic at?
Where my mic at? Shannon, I appreciate that, man. What a way to send us out, man. I'm gonna leave on a good note.
We're gonna have to ban you like we banned E-Dub, man. E-Dub got banned, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh wait, I didn't get to say my wish. My last wish is to see Nikola Jokic win his second championship this year and pass Akeem Olajuwon on the all-time greats list.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what you want to see this year out of all things?
Yep.
Man, Marquis, you need to have a talk with your family, man.
Man, I already sent my grandma a text. I told her to check him as soon as we get off this podcast. So you go right in there, go see your grandma.
Out of all things, man, that's what you want to see, man.
That's what I want to see.
I mean, I'm not knocking it if it happened, cool. But I mean, that would be something that I would.
Really, 3 MVPs, but 2 MVPs in reality. A lot. Honestly, I'd rather see Giannis win a championship. If they win a championship, he's surely above Hakeem. Surely. Because Giannis really has 3 MVPs, but he has 2 in reality.
I don't know.
And he have 2 championships and 1 DPOY.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one, Chan. But anyway, man, I'm about to go and jump off, man. It's been a good conversation tonight, man. Real good, man. Fred, good to have you back, brother. We've been missing you.
Definitely.
Good to be back, man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. Well, hey, look, anybody that tuned in with us and stayed with us the whole time, man, we appreciate the love as always. Follow us on all social media sites, YouTube under Back and Forth Sports. We are now on Twitter, so we are actually streaming live on Twitter now, so you can find us over there too. But
I gotta go follow. You ain't even tell me that.
I just set it up. I ain't
say that.
We ain't got no follows, but we live streaming though, baby.
What is this?
Look, I'm 50 more. We're gonna start live streaming on TikTok. Then it's really going down.
Wait, on Twitter?
Oh yeah, we definitely need to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we on Twitter with it.
We on Twitter.
Baby. We rolling.
Yeah, TikTok gonna jump though.
Oh, that TikTok.
Oh God, I'm gonna go live with you when you stream on TikTok. Add me, and then I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna add the show.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Look,
you got your channel on TikTok too.
What now?
You got your channel on TikTok.
Yep.
How can we find you on TikTok and on YouTube?
Man, you got me. Just go type in FJ3000.
FJ3000.
All right.
Whoa,
And
I'll
wait, hold on, hold
I'll
on.
send you my
Now this
my
for the
TikTok.
people. You know I follow y'all already.
Yeah, I'll send you my my TikTok though.
Okay, cool. And Dre, how can we find you on social media?
I'm Prince J the President. TikTok.
Bet that. Channing.
Hey man, you blending in, Dre. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Boy got that ice on.
Channing.Hall on IG, Facebook, probably look up Channing Hall. TikTok, I don't even know what my TikTok is. I don't even post on there.
Already, man. Well, if y'all out there, here, y'all follow us, man. We always talking sports, man. Just some country boys talking sports. But anyway, man, we appreciate all the love, man. But once again, when it's time to go, it's time to go. We out.